If you have health insurance, you might be able to see a personal dietitian for $0 out of pocket. Nourish connects you with a dietitian that fits your needs, covered by your insurance. Nourish accepts hundreds of insurance plans, and 94% of patients pay $0 out of pocket. Meet with your dietitian online and message them anytime through the Nourish app. With hundreds of 5-star reviews from real patients, you know you're in good hands. Find your dietitian at usenourish.com. That's usenourish.com.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive. Most of you aren't just listening right now. You're driving, cleaning, and even exercising. But what if you could be saving money by switching to Progressive? Drivers who save by switching save nearly $750 on average. And auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Multitask right now. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $744 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2022 and May 2023. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations.
Ready to explore Europe the striped way? Then fly with Condor Airlines. With non-stop flights to Frankfurt, Germany, there are great connection options to several European cities. Whether it's the romantic streets of Paris or the stunning beaches of Barcelona, Condor will start your vacation and make it even more memorable by offering comfortable and spacious cabins where you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Fly the striped way. Visit condor.com today.
Hey, anyone know what channel the game's on? We know. Download the Sports on What app today and always know how to watch the game. Satellite, cable, or streaming. Sports on What knows the channel the game is on, and you can too. Subscribe today to start your 7-day free trial. Sports on What? We know.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, today is the day that we play Big Dummy, the game show that rewards you for your stunning ignorance. And here's how it works. You call us, we will spin... Good God, what was that? We will spin the category wheel, and then we'll ask you a question from that category. But,
oh, sorry, dude. I was in the other room.
Man.
Everything cool?
Like you hit the wrong sound effect and super late.
Oh.
What button did you hit, Ted?
Yeah, man. Not sure. I just was hustling in here and just started hitting stuff.
I understand, dude. That was
you know what? Levels. I'll take this one. My bad.
Wow. So we'll spin the category wheel. Then we'll ask you a question from that category. Now, here's where Big Dummy separates itself from your average, more reputable game show. We will continue to ask you questions until you get one right. Because, as always, we want you to leave here smarter than you showed up. Now, so far this year, our biggest dummy has been the lovely and talented James, who thought the word polygon was how you told a child that their parent died, and found a way to answer 7 consecutive questions wrong. Can you do better? Of course you can. Everyone else has. So give us a call, and off we go on Big Dummy, brought to you by our friends at Advanced Hair Restoration.
To be a contestant of Play Big Dummy, call 206-803-ROCK and send your emails to the men's room at KISW.com.
The debauchery rolls on. You're listening to the men's room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Patrol Patrol is away we go. Welcome to Season 20, Episode number 4,257. What a large and in charge program we have for you today. Guaranteed future repeat. Head chef is back. Ted's Meat Potatoes. Today, round 1 of the Super Side Showdown with the Daily Migs Morning Show. From what I understand, Ted, and the smell of it, the guys from the morning show, they are going to bring in their super sides for us to taste, enjoy, and rate the best one.
Correct. At least 2 of those 3.
And we got some... Steve Miggs is on sliders.
Okay. Plant-based. I just have to keep pointing that out. I'm sorry.
Danny V is making jalapeno poppers.
I trust that.
Danny.
I trust that.
He's from New Mexico.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, man.
Taryn Daly's on Pigs in a Blanket.
Can't mess them up.
Which I've eaten a lot of her pigs, but never seen them blanketed.
Does she give you blanket-free pigs?
Yeah, she does. Okay. I mean, not in a bad way. Jesus.
Right.
But, like, I've watched Apple Cup with her and stuff, and she usually just throws them in with, like, a barbecue sauce and a crock pot.
I got you.
And you toothpick them out. So I've never seen her blanket the pig.
Okay.
See what she'll do. And then the wild card is because Sarah doesn't appear to know how to cook or boiled water, but she's on mac and cheese.
I've heard some scary stories.
That's all the stories I've heard.
Yeah.
They're
If
not
we're-
supposed to
if
be
we're-
scary. They just happen to be
Well,
scary
and also-
when she tells them.
But the thing is, when you look at Sarah, you think soul food.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, look, we're doing this at
Chitlins,
we're doing this
collard greens,
at 4:30.
balls.
So if you don't hear us do the shot of the day, you know what?
Yeah.
We had Sarah's delicious mac and cheese.
Yeah, but 4:30.
So the deal is, they're coming in today and bringing in their super sides. We are going to go on their show tomorrow morning, and we are bringing ours in, and then they will vote on how we did as far as our picks are concerned, and then we'll try to get like an overall champion or someone we believe has made the best super side altogether.
And if you come out to the event on Friday out at Black Raven from 2 to 6, I know we'll have some of the men's room sausage there, too. If you buy some this weekend, if you see me in person, I'm going to give you that sausage dip recipe.
Is that right?
Okay.
You just got to
All right.
use the men's room beer broth.
Yeah. And by the way, the men's room IPA is in the men's room beer broth from Uli's Famous Sausage. And that is it's
unreal.
It is so good. If you were throwing down on Sunday, I'll pick up a package of the sausage. Might as well pick up some San Juan salsa, roasted red salsa, men's room style. Throw that in with your chips. Grab some IPAs. Grab a 20th anniversary.
Pick up the
lager.
IPA.
Throw
Pick
it
up the
out.
salsa. Pick
Yeah.
up the sausage. Pick up Ted.
Think about all the things you're doing, all the good you're doing for the Fisher House while watching a little television.
You know what I like about Uli, man? And to me, it seemed like a legitimate question. And like a lot of times when you talk to Uli from Uli Sausage, big, giant German dude.
Oh, yeah.
You feel stupid that you asked. So we're getting a new beer, and I go, well, you're doing the sausage for us before, man. And now there's a new beer. Like, what are you going to do? He just looks at me and goes, change the recipe.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, well, when you put it like that, and he nailed it.
Yeah, he does. Because, there's a difference between the red and the IPA. You just change the spices and the way that
Yeah,
you
I
do
got
the
that in
sausage.
his answer, all just summed up.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not an idiot.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I'm going to do it.
I changed the recipe. Then he's staring at me. Like, what the hell kind of question is that?
Tomorrow's going to be a long day. We're going to get in here early, go on the Daily Make Show, and then we're going to head on up to Woodinville
This was a bad idea.
for the men's room. Oh, we didn't time it out right. 20th anniversary lager launch party, absolutely free from 2 until 6. And Ted is right. We will have the sausage up there, the salsa, of course, the IPA. 20th anniversary lager. We've determined we're not taking phone calls, so if you show up, you'll be a part of the live studio
Absolutely.
audience. Do all the question of the day stuff. Ted on round 2 of Ted versus the FCC tomorrow live in Woodinville. Last week was brutal. Hopefully the dump button works when we get up there.
We'll find out. If we don't get in trouble, it works.
That's right.
By the
But,
way, just a couple of texts came in and it says, Sarah did not know how to preheat the oven. I'll leave it at that. Next text. I listened to Daily Make Show today and they said, Sarah didn't know how to turn the oven on to preheat it. Okay, we heard this when we got to work today and it's unbelievable to me because every oven I've ever looked at literally has the words preheat.
How crunchy do you think these noodles are going to be?
Bro, I don't
Or
know.
just turn the oven on to bake and turn
Right.
the temperature on.
It eventually will
and
get
it'll ding and tell you the oven is preheated to the temperature. I'm assuming 375 on mac and cheese.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never made mac and cheese in the oven.
Just hearing how little she understands. It's one thing to say, I can't cook. A lot of people say that. It's like, we can practice that, get better. Like, she doesn't know how to use kitchen stuff. Like, to turn on the gas stove or to preheat an oven.
And she almost killed her entire family.
Yeah. Like, oh, my God, man.
So the fact that she's in here or was this morning, I mean,
That's a good sign.
We were absolutely just shocked that she made it through the night.
She's not doing anything in here, is she? She's just prepping it.
I don't know. We'll find out. But either way, I am really leery about this one.
God.
This is going to be good. Okay, so the head chef at Ted's Meat and Potatoes coming up at 4:30. And we do play the game known as Big Dummy. It's an easy game to play. We spin the category wheel. You are either playing for Team Sober or Team Not Sober. Our biggest dummy so far this year, as we reset it at the beginning of the year, that would be James. So James ain't to get one right. And we like to do a little poll whenever we play Big Dummy. And last time, we basically asked you, I don't want to know in my life how much money I've spent on one of these.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't want to know. And the choices were just your hobbies, whether they are something you've been doing your entire life or you have switched them up along the way. It seems the older we get with the ability to make money, the more stuff that we collect and hold on to than we did when we were kids. We liked to collect stuff when we were kids. We just didn't have the cash to be able to do it.
Right.
And now that we're older, well, that fishing pole that you had as a kid, now you got a bass boat. Now you got a trailer to pull it on. Now you got a truck to take it to the lake. Now you've got a tackle box. You've got 7 rods and reels. You've got all these different things. Your little hobby just became very expensive.
And you don't even use your pocket fisherman anymore. but you can't stand apart with it.
Exactly. So hobbies, that was number one. In your lifetime, what have you collected? What is your hobby? How much money have you spent on it? Whether that's travel, going to sporting events, Ted. I know you're big on going to see a college game every year.
Yeah.
Your another hobby is you go to weddings. So you spend a lot of money doing that.
Involuntary hobby.
Exactly. One that you're asked to do. So hobbies was choice number one. Also on the list, how much money in your life you've spent on drugs. Yep. Depending on your life, some people have spent more than others. Alcohol.
I still say with the drugs, it really depends on what you're into.
True.
Yeah.
Because overall, I've heard psychedelics are not that expensive.
They're not.
Yeah.
But Ted, is nicotine a drug? I believe it is.
It's one of the most
it's one of the most addictive drugs on this planet.
Nicotine, they just make them illegal because they like them too, right? I mean, that's how things work.
But I mean, if you consider nicotine in there, I definitely do not want to know. And plus drugs, I mean, just drugs straight up without the nicotine. Either way,
if you throw nicotine in with the drugs, I definitively do not want to know.
Well, who's doing coke without a cig?
That's actually a good question.
That's right. And relationships, also on the list as well as alcohol. So you don't want to know how much money you've spent. We do put the poll up for you every week on X at Men's Room Live. Here's how the results shook out. Coming in at fourth place, 12% said, I don't want to know how much money I've spent on drugs in my lifetime.
That tells me people aren't doing, a lot of our audience are not doing a lot of drugs. If they came in
not as much as the other options.
Right.
Not that you don't do drugs, but you're probably not worried about that amount. Coming in at third place at 19%, that would be relationships. I thought that would be higher. Typically, relationships, they can be very expensive, whether it's just going from that single bedroom apartment that you had and maybe you moved in with someone and now for whatever reason you need a guest bedroom. Like, no, you don't. You just throw clothes on it and you throw the crap that you don't want in the living room in there and you shut the door.
Well, my wife asked me last week. She said, which one of these four did you pick? And I said, relationships. And she goes, are you serious? Drugs, alcohol. I said, listen, man, here's the thing.
I enjoy drugs.
But my drugs don't produce other drugs that I then have to pay for. So, like, by having a relationship with you, we now have children, right? That did not make things cheaper. I mean, just everything.
You have a car now that seats 8.
Right. That seats 8. We bought a house because we were going to have children. Like, none of this is cost effective. And look, I love everybody, but I'm just saying, as far as what I don't want to know,
it's about money.
That is it.
The only thing I'd say in relationships defense is even if it's a past relationship that didn't work out, like I feel like most of the big money I spent was always like a fun time.
It's definitely a fun time.
Without question.
Another thing I explained to my wife, though, I said, look, I smoke, but I'm not smoking a cigarette 24 hours a day. Like, we are married. It's constant. It is. My cigarettes don't send me a text that say, hey, your cigarette son wants to go skiing. Right. That does not happen.
That costs you money.
Right. With any of these other things, that's all I'm saying.
Coming in at second place, 29% of you said, I don't want to know how much money I've spent on hobbies in my lifetime. And number one, overwhelmingly, alcohol, 41%. People said, man, that is the one that I don't want to know how much money I've spent on. And more so than not, and I go back to this, I don't want to know how much money that I have spent on alcohol as much as I want to see the volume of just beer that I have consumed in my lifetime in one backyard swimming pool. I just want to know, can I dive into the pool from the deep end and be okay based on the amount of beer that I've put down my throat?
Sure.
Since the time that I've been 16 years old up until now. Because I think it would be a lot more beer than I could ever imagine.
It would be. My issue with, like, seeing the amount I've spent on alcohol, too, is just the dumb times. Like, just, you know what I mean? Like, buying rounds when it's already late at night.
Right.
Buying rounds for your new buddy you met at the airport. You know, like, it seems fun at the time, but I'm just like, I didn't need to buy that guy a drink.
Especially that at the airport.
What'd you do?
Yeah.
I mean, look, but back to having a good time. Obviously, you're enjoying the conversation. You're going someplace. You're going to go have fun. Hopefully, the plane takes off. I would have to think that just in shots alone, this one I'm going hot tub.
Yeah, I mean, do a hot tub for that.
I want to see if I
can't consume.
Can I fill up a hot tub with the amount of liquor that I drink?
But I think the caveat on that is how much liquor have I put into my gullet, right? That's one measurement. How much of that liquor returned out of my mouth? How much does that feel? Because then I didn't get my money's worth, right? So here's the liquor you consumed. This is how much you vomited up, right?
Right.
It's kind of weigh the odds. So like 10% of all the liquor you put in your body ended up not staying there.
Yeah. And you know when you go to the grocery store and they have those bags of fresh broccoli that are all cut up already?
No.
They kind of hang them. I know you wouldn't. They kind of hang them on a hook there, and you could just get carrots or whatever, and there's broccoli there. All my weed, I want to be put in one section.
That'd be curious.
Just to see how much weed I've smoked in those individual bags. How many rows?
By broccoli bags. Okay.
And I would love to grab 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, and run out of the store.
Sure. Okay. So,
it would be funny, too, to be like, here's all the candy you ate. And I'm like, I ate that many gummies? It's like, those were weed candies.
Oh, just weed candies.
Damn it.
So this week on the poll, Mental Floss, they shared a dubious study last week that found America's favorite Super Bowl foods were buffalo chicken dip and baked potatoes.
Oh.
Buffalo chicken dip and baked potatoes. You are making buffalo chicken dip for the Daily Mix show tomorrow.
I am.
Okay.
And Castle's doing, he's doing potato skins, but to me, it qualifies as the same thing.
Someone else said, potatoes, baked potatoes, are you serious? So they polled 3,000 other people. And America's top Super Bowl food is officially wings, which makes a lot more sense. It was the number one answer in 31 states, plus Washington, D.C. 5 other foods got at least 1 state each. Here are the results. Buffalo wings got 31 states, including almost everywhere east of the Mississippi.
That makes sense.
So, except for east of the Mississippi River, almost everywhere on the East Coast, number one call, buffalo wings. Chips and dip, 7 states. Our home state of Washington, Idaho, Wyoming, North Dakota, New Mexico, Massachusetts, and Alaska.
Massachusetts is kind of the outlier there.
That is a weird one. Nachos was number one in 5 states. Colorado, Maine, Oklahoma, Rhode Island, and Wisconsin. See, that blows my mind. I would think that, I guess it must be the chips and guac and salsa that make New Mexico show up with chips. Nachos, I would figure California would show up in that. It does not. 4th place is pizza.
By the way, I got a hot take. Nachos are way overrated.
I think they're great when they're hot. That's my only thing. They cool down too quick for me.
All right. You are making, you said a
queso.
A chorizo queso.
I'm going to make chorizo queso for those of us with a normal palate, and then for Sarah and Miggs, just queso with no meat.
See, Ted, I think that you were correct when you mentioned this. I don't know if it was on the air or off air, but you were saying that I think the best way to do nachos is a nacho bar. So the queso would be included.
Yeah, exactly.
You would pour that on the chips. If there's some ground beef or whatever you have on the side, build your own nacho.
Or if you have actual nacho cheese, I'm cool with it. But I don't know, man. I just, like, when you go to a bar, like, you want to share some nachos? Like, no.
I'll share nachos, but I'm grabbing all the good stuff up top.
Right. I just think it's the most overrated thing. I'm shocked it's even on that list.
Pizza is number one in 3 states, California, Michigan, and South Dakota.
Yeah, well, it's pizza.
Cheese, charcuterie boards.
Nice.
Number one in 3 states.
New Hampshire, Vermont.
See, I would think this would be Wisconsin. It's Iowa, Kansas, and Montana.
Did not see that
I did not see going to Montana and getting a cheese plate. That's just not...
well, it's probably reindeer meat.
Well, yeah, but this is just cheese. Just a cheese plate. Well, I guess
charcuterie.
That's all of the stuff, right? Just pick up one of those Hormel things with pepperoni and blocks of cheddar. That always works. No one's going to care.
The Hormel ones, or even if you want to be fancier, man, there's some other brands. I do it all the time. There's one that comes with a handle, and it's got, it's got prosciutto, something else in there. You just show up with it.
Have you seen any pictures of the charcuterie boards from the chick that goes to our watering hole?
What does she do, like pro level stuff?
Yeah, it's like her side gig, right? So, probably like I can't even explain. Like a year ago, she's like, I got to go home and do blah, blah, blah. Said, I thought you worked blah, blah, blah. She said, well, I do this on the side. And she pulled up these pictures. Dude, I was ready to eat her phone. They look so
really
seriously, yeah.
I was saying, my friend Jen that lives down in Oregon, a bunch of us had cabins near each other, and one of her things is she was like, I'm going to make charcuterie board. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
Seriously, I almost didn't want to, you don't want to
eat it.
Like, I don't want to mess this up.
Yeah. And loaded potato skins, number one in 1 state, and that would be the state of Hawaii. Now, what time are they watching this game on Sunday?
They're what?
12:30.
12:30?
Right, because we watch it at 3:30. I think they're 3 hours behind us.
Okay, so their kickoff is 12:30.
How great.
That's awesome.
That is awesome, isn't it?
Oh, I'd be up at 9 cracking beers.
I mean, you go to the pool in the morning.
Also, I'm lying. I'm going to be up at 9 cracking beers.
Yeah, but you're still going to the pool, right? For a little bit.
Pool? Hell, I might go swim in the ocean.
Okay.
Maybe that should be my new thing.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl in Hawaii.
Now that they don't have the Pro Bowl there, why not? Okay, so our men's room poll this week. You only get to eat one thing on Sunday. Here are your options. Wings, sliders, pizza, or nachos. Ted's least favorite. By the way, they did ask people what their favorite Super Bowl dips were. Top 5 are queso, so you're making that tomorrow. Buffalo chicken dip. Ted, you are making that tomorrow. 7-layer dip, not a fan because I feel like it breaks the chips. Ranch dip, and followed by guacamole. Nevada, the only state that gave salsa the top nod. So we'll get our men's room poll. You only get to eat one on Sunday. Wings, sliders, pizza, or nachos. That poll is up now if you follow us on X at Men's Room Live.
What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. Slow drain being a pain? Call Pinky. That pipe's being a little leaky? Call Pinky. When the toilet won't flush and you're in a rush? Call Pinky. When your shower lost all its spray power? Call Pinky. When your sink's on the blink? Call Pinky. Pinky's Plumbing promises to lick all your plumbing problems quick. So when your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
Plumbing backs up and things get stinky. Call Pinky's.
Yeah, sure thing. Hey, you sold that car yet?
Yeah, sold it to Carvana.
Oh, I thought you were selling to that guy.
The guy who wanted to pay me in foreign currency, no interest, over 36 months? Yeah, no. Carvana gave me an offer in minutes, picked it up, and paid me on the spot. It was so convenient.
Just like that.
Yeah.
No hassle.
None.
That is super convenient. Sell your car to Carvana and swap hassle for convenience. Pickup fees may apply.
Hiring is a lonely business. Posting jobs, sifting through resumes, interviews with unqualified applicants, being ghosted. What if you could link with dozens of qualified candidates who are ready to work right now with just one connection? That's Express Employment Professionals. Find us at expresspros.com. One connection, the workforce you need. Problem solved. Express Employment Professionals. expresspros.com.
Is your team at work feeling a little disconnected? Maybe the workflow's not flowing? Try Confluence by Atlassian. Confluence is the connected workspace where teams can create, organize, and deliver work like never before. In Confluence, teams can whiteboard their vision for any project, easily create or access the relevant pages and resources they need, and discover important context they might not even know they need. Plus, AI helps teams jumpstart brainstorms, organize information, and connect workflows, so teams can move efficiently and create alignment with ease. In fact, with Confluence, teams can see 5.2% average boost in productivity in 1 year. So if your team lacks confidence, try Confluence, the connected workspace where teams can do it all. Set knowledge free with Confluence. Learn more at Atlassian.com/confluence. That's ATLASSIAN.com/CONFLUENCE.
Auto insurance rates are on the rise, which is why you should call Vern Fonk Insurance. Vern Fonk could save you up to 20% on your auto insurance. The pros at Vern Fonk will do all the work, comparing different plans to find you the best options. And they can insure you over the phone. One call to Vern Fonk could save you up to 20%. Call 206-408-5094. 206-408-5094.
Remember to honk when you drive by Vern Fonk.
Restrictions apply based on a Q3 2023 study of Vern Fonk insurance customers who reported saving when they switched. License number 1070622.
This is the mighty 99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle. Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK.
By the way, if you're playing today on Big Dummy or listening to the program, do so on the Odyssey app. You've only got 2 days for your shot at $5K a day. So if you're just starting to listen to the program, check out the Odyssey app and listen to the program here. If you listen to 1 hour, you're automatically qualified to win that money. All right, the game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK. Steve, who is our first contestant, ready to play the big game.
Hello, Dave. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello, guys.
Hola. Dave, are you on team sober or team not sober?
I'm on sober today.
All right, Dave, welcome to Big Dummy.
Thank you.
Okay, our men's room poll. You only get to eat one on Sunday. Is it chicken wings, sliders, pizza, or nachos?
I'm going with the classic pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni pizza. Okay.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Nope.
Not at all. I can eat it all day, every day.
How many slices of pizza do you think you could eat in one sitting?
Well, my wife and I usually split one pizza, so we each get 4 slices.
All right. I usually tap out at about 2.5.
That's right.
3.
I would rather have more of other things. Pizza fills me up fast.
It's the only problem with pizza.
I think it depends on the size of the pizza.
Maybe a slice a quarter.
True.
Like if you get a large pizza, I feel like the slices are bigger, so you might eat less.
Depends on how big your
oven
oven
crust,
is.
For me, if I order a medium, by the time I'm done with that the first day, there's 3 to 4 slices gone down.
On a medium, really?
Yeah.
I'll probably take down 3/4 of a medium. I don't know why.
Like I'll get 2, and then I'll sit there and if it's Pagliacci, I'll put down that delicious salad, and then later on, get a little herbal refreshment. But I should have another slice.
Herbal refreshment. Yes. All right, Dave. Here is your question.
All right.
How many people have hosted the Family Feud? 6, 7, 8, or 9?
Let's try 7.
I'll say 6.
9. 6. It is 6.
Oh, 6. Also, we have Steve Harvey.
So just hear the American version, or are we also talking like the other international version?
I believe I was just talking the American version. But thank you for the monkey wrench. There might be. All right, well, the next question. Who hosted Family Feud before Steve Harvey and his teeth?
Wasn't it Drew Carey?
No, it was...
Very close name-wise.
John O'Hurley?
John O'Hurley.
Golly, I don't even remember.
I don't remember him either.
Thank you.
He has since committed suicide, believe it or not.
Oh, my.
Yep.
John O'Hurley's dead?
I believe. Double check on that.
Yeah,
but
double check that real quick.
Well, your guys...
He might be listening in his car right now.
I was confident saying that until you guys responded. I'm pretty sure...
If not,
he
owe his family an apology.
No, he's still alive, bro.
all right, never mind.
That's why
Update.
I would have known if Jay Peterman committed suicide.
Oh, I'm thinking, sorry. Louis, he was the guy who got like the pig nose, Louis Anderson.
Okay.
He was a former host of Family Feud, yeah.
Okay.
My bad.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Louis Anderson.
R.I.P.
Are you sure I know he's dead, but he committed suicide?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, we've got to check that one too.
I'll check it.
Blew my mind. I was like, look, I don't know.
You guys were shocked.
We don't know what people are going through. I could fathom that. I was like, he doesn't strike me as the guy that would do that.
Yeah. He's not.
Dude, Louis Anderson had cancer.
I thought he committed suicide.
Wow.
Google, did someone on Family Feud, one of the...
one of the original hosts committed suicide.
Did had cancer for a decade.
Yeah.
Richard Karn, is he still alive?
Yeah, like one of the original dudes way back in the
day. Well, somebody did, damn it.
How about Dawson? What did he do?
I don't. I'm just going to go ahead and he committed suicide.
Yeah.
Say for every host.
Oh, you know what his last roles were? Coming to America. The Redo.
The Redo, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Still alive. All right, your question. What is the capital of Vermont?
I have no clue. I'm just going to say Frankfurt.
Is that Montpelier?
Montpelier. All right, Ray Combs is the Family Feud host. I don't remember him.
I know.
Are you
and
sure?
now I feel worse.
Are you sure?
I've quoted everyone as having done that. He's the only guy that did, and I'm like, Ray, who?
Oh, man.
I was my Mike and I were just like, wait a minute, not John O'Hurley. And then when you said Louis Anderson, I'm like, again, I know he's passed, but I don't think he killed himself.
God, I thought he did.
Who's doing the dog show now, damn it?
Oh, man.
All right, your question. What pop star's concert was the target of a terrorist attack in May 2017 in Manchester, England?
Wasn't that Ariana Grande?
Yes, it was.
All right.
Okay. Still alive. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803 Rock.
Hello, Robert. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Robert, did you know that John O'Hurley is alive and well?
Yes, indeed.
I just found that out today.
Robert, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
All right. Welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll. You can only eat one on Sunday. Will it be wings, sliders, pizza, or nachos?
Pizza.
Pizza. And what do you like on your pizza?
I am kind of a mix. I like a little red and I like a little white sauce.
All right.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with
chicken and white sauce and pepperoni and red.
Can't go wrong with that.
You ever had pepperoni and white?
No.
No, neither have I.
I've never seen that.
I'm just thinking, Larry.
Why not?
That's what I mean. I'm just thinking about it now. It looked kind of weird, but
Hey, it feels like one of those things some old Italian dude's going to be like, no.
No, I will not do that. Like the place you went to get your beer. I would not mix my beer in cider.
Yeah, exactly.
I would not put pepperoni in my white sauce.
That would be good, though.
Probably. It's white sauce and freaking pepperoni. All right, here's your question. What type of triangle has no equal sides?
I didn't fail the geography or whatever.
Geography.
Yeah.
Why'd you fail?
I failed geography. That'd be a good sign.
Is that a scalene triangle?
That is a scalene triangle. That is
Nice work, Mike. I remember the term.
I'm back, baby.
Thrill is just offing mother effers today.
Yeah. In bad ways.
I know. Terrible. And none of it's true. And to the one guy that did, I'm like, who the hell is that?
And did Louis Anderson even host the feud?
See, man, yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say yes. But
like, you just threw him out there.
Yeah, my confidence is blown, but I'm going to say yes.
Well, he hosted the new Hollywood Squares.
All right.
He hosted Hollywood Squares.
Yes, he did.
All right.
There you
Score
go.
one for me, bitches.
Family Feud for 3 years.
And he's dead.
Yes. Cancer.
All right.
He's gone.
Oh, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Cancer.
Oh, he was a player there. Okay.
How many shows did he host?
He was on a lot of shows.
Did you see him on Diving with the Stars?
I saw clips of it, man. I don't want to remember him that way. You know what I'm saying?
Diving with the Stars.
Fair.
Yeah.
Like their careers.
If you get the chance, just look it up on YouTube. It's sad, man.
It is. They should have known better.
They don't mention it.
Damn. All right, your question. What newspaper does Peter Parker work for in Spider-Man?
Daily Bugle.
You got it.
Oh, I would have thought it was the Daily Planet.
Daily Planet was Superman.
Oh.
Daily Bugle was Spider-Man. Same city as best I can tell.
What happened with Louis on Diving with the Stars?
He just, so I guess at one point, if I remember this, God knows I'm nothing but misinformation today, but one of the things, well, it's diving, and they had one of the higher diving boards, which was like 30 feet up or something like that. I think that was the one. Basically, he had a breakdown up there, man.
Just based on the height?
Yeah, and like because of his size, like basically he just kind of sat on the side and kind of rolled off.
Yeah, sounds like it, man.
He sat on the side and rolled off.
But it sounds funny when you say it, but when you watch it, you're like, this is the saddest thing I've seen.
You got to keep in mind, right? Like Dancing with the Stars has come out, and then they were like ice skating with the stars and diving with the stars. But look, I've been on those platforms. If you haven't, it is frightening, and they couldn't jump. They had to dive.
Correct.
So if you miss a dive, you're basically doing a belly flop off a 15-meter jump.
Oh, my God. In 2013, Anderson appeared in the ABC reality television series Splash. After practicing several dives into a swimming pool, he nearly drowned.
Oh, my God.
And needed help getting out from co-star and football player Nimikon Sue.
And Donovan
Sue went in and saved his ass.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, like I said, dude, there's no good history with this show.
I guess it takes one
Louis.
320-pound man to save another.
To live that guy out.
20-pound man.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Justin. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, gentlemen.
Hola. Justin, sober, not sober?
Sober, just leaving work to go get a crown.
Get a crown?
Yeah.
In your mouth?
No, he's being coronated king.
Or a Canadian whiskey.
Queen, bitch.
Okay. Justin, you're only going to eat one on Sunday with your nasty-ass teeth. Wings, sliders, pizza, or nachos?
Well, since you can just, get the meat off really good off those what's one called, the flats, I'm going wings.
Chicken wings.
Yeah.
Good call.
Nothing wrong with that.
To me, it's a real question between pizza and wings.
I think I go wings because I'm more apt to just keep going.
Yeah,
graze without
I'm
getting
more of a
super
grazer.
full.
The real question is flats or drumettes.
I go flats.
I mean, look, I prefer all flats, but on the same token, I don't mind. I'll eat a drummie. I ate a drummie yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, people ask that question a lot, and I realize inherently deep down, I do not care. Like, if they're good, man, it's fine. Just put them on the plate.
I mean, I prefer the flats, but I don't know. We've gotten so specialized what everybody likes. It's part of eating wings.
It used to just be whatever showed up on the plate is what you got.
Right now, if they're all,
you know what, you guys are right. And the real thing is, can we just stop calling boneless wings and call them nuggets?
Yeah, Ted.
Nuggets or tenders, man.
I agree with you, but I did order boneless ones for this weekend because they could sit out longer. As
boneless nuggets?
All right, yeah, I got saucy nuggets from Buffalo Wild Wings.
There we go.
You guys happy?
You will be.
Oh, yeah, no, what's one called? The Saucy Nugs from Wendy's? Awesome.
The name alone. That used to be my nickname in high school. Everybody called me Saucy Nugs. They didn't.
Reminds me of the one time I had saucy nugs.
I don't know if she was that messy. All right. Here's your question. The Silicon Valley is located in what California valley?
Oh, the only I can remember valleys in California.
Everyone's familiar with the Silicon Valley, but that's the nickname.
And it's basically the San Jose area.
So what is
the valley south of San Francisco and San Jose called?
Yeah, I got no idea on
is that San Fernando?
Nope. Not San Fernando.
San Bernardino?
Nope.
Hang on.
It's a Santa Cruz.
Santa Claus?
Not Claus, no.
Santa Maria.
Jesus Christ, Santa Clara.
Oh, Santa Clara.
Oh, the stadium's in Santa Clara.
Right. By the way, some of the texted in. I'm going to edit the men's room Wikipedia page to say the Thrill has passed away.
That was a shock to hear, man.
By suicide.
Right. Several Family Feud hosts.
We don't do facts.
That's right.
All right, your question. Who was the original voice for Mickey Mouse before Ted took over?
Oh, dang, what's it? He married Minnie, too, right?
He did, yes.
It's like the only fact that I actually know about them. No idea on the actual name.
Does he wear number 72 here in Seattle? Big Walt?
Yeah, Walt Disney. Walt Disney was the original voice of Mickey Mouse.
It wasn't Walter Jones.
Right.
Walt Disney, but yes, Walter Jones.
All right.
Sorry.
No. I just think it's exciting how Walt Jones, besides being one of the greatest Seahawks NFL Hall of Famer, also voiced Mickey.
Yeah, you didn't know that man?
Legend.
Ha Welcome to Mickey's Funhouse, kid. Hot diggity dog.
MICKEY.
You know the rest. Sing it with me. No, seriously, sing it with me. See if I'm playing. Mickey will slap a bitch, make no mistake. That's when he lost his gig. It's that story. Maybe they can ask him about it tomorrow in the morning show. They're talking to him about it. Yeah. We should send him an email. Ask him about the time that he provided Mickey Mouse's food. That's what you guys talking about.
Best to ever do it. Mickey Mouse.
All right, Justin, your question. What state is known as the land of Lincoln?
He's tied to a lot of different states, too.
I think, was this the one he was born but didn't live in, or was this the one he lived in but was not born?
I believe he was born here.
He was born here, okay. But didn't really spend any quality time in it.
Yeah, I figured that one. It's also where they invented Lincoln Logs.
Okay.
Is that because of the cabin he grew up in?
I have no idea. I'm just talking S.
Beastie Boys got a license for it.
Oh, so it's not, okay.
Any guesses, Justin? What state?
Let's go Arkansas.
I guess, so you're saying it's Illinois.
Illinois.
Even though his cabin is in Kentucky.
Right.
See, he moved around a bit.
Because he was born in Illinois. So they claimed his ass. And he's like, I love it so much, I'm going to live in a different state.
Yeah, more people would know me in the state of Washington than Maryland.
Oh, for sure.
But I was born in Maryland and lived there for 23 years. So, like, when I die, I wonder who will claim me.
No one. Sorry, man. And bury you next to Louis Anderson. All right, your question.
It's harsh in here today.
What country is the cell phone company Nokia from? Nokia.
Oh,
is it Japan, China, Thailand, or Finland?
Finland,
yep. Yeah. Whatever happened to them, man? They were like the top of the market back in the day when cell phones were.
They were the walkie-talkie one, weren't they?
No, that was Motorola, I believe.
Motorola did the walkie-talkie.
Nokia just had one that was not a flip phone. They might have had a flip phone, but they were one of the ones that just seemed to be the
big
phone
sturdy one, right?
At the time. That, like,
they still have phones.
They do, but I mean now it's Android and iPhone, right? Back then it was Nokia, Ericsson, or
Ericsson.
Motorola.
Yep.
One of those three. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Raymond. Welcome to the men's room.
Marijuana and Madam.
Hola. Raymond, sober, not sober?
Just took my first hit, so it'll be baked in a minute.
All right. Good for you, Raymond. Okay. We'll be there with you when it settles in. Okay, men's room poll.
Right.
Only eat one on Sunday. Raymond, you going to take wings, sliders, pizza, or nachos?
I'm going to take nachos. Sorry, Ted.
Nachos.
You can have like a nice nacho bar or something.
Okay.
Dude, it's all right. I get it. A lot of people like nachos. I just feel like it's an overrated food.
I think they're good when they're hot and only the chips up top. Right? Because once you get rid of the outside perimeter, then it's just lukewarm chips.
Yeah.
Like an olive fell in there and there's like a dribble of cheese. But yeah, I go for the big cheesy all the crap I can eat. Like, all right, here's your question. How many moons does Mars have?
2.
2. All right, one and
That
done.
was a total guess.
I can tell by the way you said it, but you got it right, man.
Bonus question. What's their names?
Phobos and Dionysus or something like that.
I'm
Phobos
impressed you
is
know
one.
that.
Why are you surprised?
Well,
I
Mars
know
is
that.
smaller than Earth, so they
That's
teeny,
correct.
teeny,
They're
tiny.
teeny. Basically, they're just asteroids stuck in its orbit.
You nailed
Okay.
it. Phobos or Deimos?
Bam!
Look out.
All right, but our 50-50 question for you. True or false, California is home to the Desert of Death?
True.
False. I have no idea where the Desert of Death is.
Well, there's Death
But
Valley.
there's Death Valley,
It's a
but not
desert.
the Desert of Death.
Aha. Okay. More Big Dummy coming up. 206-803-ROCK.
The brand new Grand Casino and Shoreline is now open. Step into the action with Vegas-style table games like Baccarat, Heads Up Hold'em Poker, Pai Gow, Blackjack, and High Card Flush. Feeling hungry? Feast on delicious Chinese, Vietnamese, and continental dishes plus breakfast favorites. Dine in or take out. And don't miss daily happy hours from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. to midnight. Grand Casino and Shoreline off Aurora. Open daily from 9 a.m. to 4 a.m. Visit GrandCasinoGaming.com. Welcome to the Grand Experience.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Plug in a Hyundai EV and the extraordinary happens. From the charge time and range in the Ioniq 5 and 6 to the adventurous spirit of the Kona Electric to the 601 horsepower Ioniq 5N. Hyundai EVs make the extraordinary electrifying. There's joy in every journey.
EPA estimated 303-mile driving range for 2024 Ioniq 5 SE SEL Limited rear-wheel drive and 361-mile driving range for 2024 Ioniq 6 SE long-range rear-wheel drive with fully charged battery. Actual range may vary. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details.
So I used Gemini for the first time the other day, and the most impressive thing to me was just talking to it. You go live with it, and then it's just like you're having a conversation. You can just talk about your day or have it explain something to you or start brainstorming ideas. Let me give you an example. I pretended I have a job interview coming up and asked it to help me prep for the interview. It immediately started suggesting common questions I might get asked. Then I started talking through my answers out loud, and it would give me feedback. And it's all happening in real time, like I'm talking to a career coach or something. That's just what I tried first, but you can talk to it about anything. And I honestly think that's the magic of it, how you can just have this back and forth, and it's all seamless. If you haven't tried it yet, it's definitely worth checking out. You'll see what I mean.
Independent financial advisors focus on building a relationship with you that goes beyond your portfolio. As fiduciaries, they must act in your best interest, not just some of the time, but always. That's why Charles Schwab is proud to support them. Visit findyourindependengadvisor.com.
I've been working with a Nourish dietitian for the last 6 months, and it's been life-changing. I've lost weight, healed my relationship with food, and have way more energy. Working with a dietitian online to create a personalized nutrition plan was so easy thanks to Nourish. The best part? I pay $0 out of pocket because Nourish accepts hundreds of insurance plans. 94% of patients pay $0 out of pocket. Find your dietitian at usenourish.com. That's usenourish.com.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Ready to explore Europe the striped way? Fly Condor Airlines non-stop to Frankfurt and connect effortlessly to most European destinations. Relax and start your vacation in comfort. Fly the striped way. Visit condor.com today and book your next adventure.
Hey, what's the easiest way to find out what channel the game's on? Sports on What? Subscribe to the Sports on What app and quickly find the channel for every provider. Satellite, cable, or streaming. Sports on What knows the channel the game is on, and you can too. Download today. 99.9 KISW. The shenanigans continue. This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Tomorrow we throw down at Blackville. Freudian. Yeah.
Come on, Miles.
2 to 6. I know I've got my crap together. The sausage will be there. The salsa will be there. Of course, we'll have the brand
Read
new
it correctly, Bill.
20th anniversary lager. And the Men's Room IPA from Black Raven. So join us for that live broadcast. Yes. It's about time. Well, at least no one died. You know what I mean? We'll see you there tomorrow. It is absolutely free. Okay, the game is Big W, 206-803-ROCK. Steve, who is our next contestant, ready to play the big game?
Hello, Brock. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hola, bitches.
Brock, are you sober or not sober?
I am not sober because I had 2 yellow cans of some IPA.
There you go. Thank you for helping out our friends at the Fisher House. Okay, Brock.
Wait. Hey, Miles, you're usually the one that sticks your foot in the mouth about death, so what's up, Thrill?
But at least I'm doing it with people that we're not actively speaking to.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
Right.
Yeah, normally
Miles would usually do it if he is speaking to a person.
Yeah, how's your mom doing? Oh, she passed away years ago. All right, Brock, you're going to eat only one on Sunday. Is it wings, sliders, pizza, or nachos?
I thought this was kind of an easy one. The wings, for sure, just mow down. And I'd like to actually know, in a whole Super Bowl setting, how many I actually ate. So that'd be kind of fun.
Are you going to a party that's going to have wings?
I hope so. I'm going to a party. I don't know if they're going to have wings.
Okay, they'll have wings. I'm just throwing it out there, bro.
I can hear the disappointment in your voice.
Or, you know what, man? Just grab some on the way, maybe. Like pre-order, that way you are covered no matter what.
Correct.
I'm coming tomorrow, and now I've learned not to give the special treats to Thrill, so I'm going to give it to Ted tomorrow.
My man.
Hey, I made use of those special treats. I just didn't share.
I know.
All right, Brock, here's your question.
Brock, by the way, for Super Bowl Sunday, some people are already, you can pre-order wings from certain wing places, so they'll have them ready for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Just a heads Brock, up. True story. Steve's got about 20 coats, right? So every once in a while, he'll bring in a different coat. He's got, hadn't worn it in a while. It's got like a $20 bill in it. It's got like
poop bags
from dogs. And be like, oh my God, 3 joints.
Oh, yeah.
Where did these come from?
Seriously, the other day, man, I hadn't worn this particular jacket in maybe 2 or 3 months. I just had to take the dog out. It was there. I threw it on. So I'm walking in, like, what's in my pocket? And there were probably like 12 buds in there, but all individually wrapped. I was like, this is fantastic. It's like Christmas every time I change coats. Yeah. All right, one of them, last year, I still had a baby diaper in there from when my children were, of course, that'd be 10 or 11 years ago. I'm like, what is in my pocket? And it's like, not a baby diaper, but like the super infant.
You should have kept that.
I don't even know if I did. I may have, man. But obviously, I put it in my pocket in case one of the kids blew out. But I'm like, this has not been an issue for a while. Mm-hmm. All right. Here's your question. Who are the creators of the TV show Seinfeld?
Oh, I wasn't a big Seinfeld friend, but I actually have help today because my significant other is in the car. She's mouthed something. What is it? Go ahead.
I think Jerry Seinfeld.
He was one of them.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
We have to have both?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I guess we only have one this time. Sorry.
He also has his own show on HBO now as well.
That is correct. It was Jerry Seinfeld and Larry David. Larry and Jerry.
I would argue that the Larry David Show is equivalent to Seinfeld.
Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yeah, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
It kind of is in a lot of ways. Just
Well, that's the thing.
situationally.
Like, George Costanza was Larry. They just don't look the same.
Right.
I'll tell you what, though.
Hey, Ted.
What's up, dude?
Ted, my favorite news show is The Bookie. Have you been watching that? I love that.
I'll look at that.
The Bookie.
No, yeah, Bookie on Max. Ted, you got to watch that. They got 2 seasons. You're going to love it. They're only 28 minutes long. It's great.
Oh, perfect.
All right. You know, we were talking about it on the podcast the other day because Cobb went to school in Boston College.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like on the East Coast, everybody I knew had a bookie.
Everybody had a bookie.
I don't know anybody out here that has a bookie.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Well, we also have casinos here.
Yes.
You know, so pre-casino, and trust me, in the radio world, there were a lot of guys that did a lot of gambling.
I was going to say, man. Yeah,
it was crazy.
I knew a lot more people who gambled there than I do now.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You could just go to the casino.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was, everything had to be, subterfuge there.
Oh, nice. Looking at the bookie. Sebastian,
uh-oh.
How do you say his name?
No, Ted, you're going to really love it. It's my new favorite show, and they just ended the season, and it's like, it's really good.
All right.
Right up your alley.
Oh, it's a Chuck Lorre show.
Okay.
Well, Mike and I are in.
Let's go.
And then I'll wait for their review. All right, Brock, your question. The gentlemen Jimmy Wales and Larry Sanger, they introduced what website in 2001? Google Images, Ask Jeeves, Wikipedia, or iTunes?
Okay. The other half said she's...
I'm not sure. I think it's Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves?
She is no help to you today, man.
I know. I'm trying. Well, when I usually play by myself and I play it to her later, she always answers every question that I get wrong. So I thought this time she'd be helpful. But
Well, in this case, it is Wikipedia, where soon I will be labeled as deceased. All right. Which 2 countries make up the island of Hispaniola?
Portugal and Spain?
That's Haiti and the Dominican Republic.
Yep.
Haiti. Did we just ask that last week?
That's like 2 or 3 months ago.
All right.
All right, your question. What is Vladimir Putin's official title? Chancellors, prime ministers, all this stuff.
President?
I am window cleaner.
How many guys got pushed out the windows yesterday?
2.
Nobody.
Fell out of windows.
Yeah,
then did you hear? So the one guy fell 50 feet to his death. The other guy fell only 40 feet, but survived.
He did. Which means
but I get the feeling not for long.
Another window for you.
Big W!
Hello, Tom. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Tom, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober, and I'll take pizza.
Tom and pizza. All right. Very good.
All right, sober Tom, who's eating pizza. Your question, who plays Snow White in the film Snow White and the Huntsman?
Was that Kristen Stewart?
That is the woman with the inability to smile. All right, here's your question. True or false, the Mississippi and the Nile are the 2 longest rivers in the world?
I'm going to say false. I think Amazon's one of them.
You are correct.
Okay, so it is the Nile, but the other one is the Amazon?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's always seems to be a debate about which one's longer. I don't understand it, but whatever. So I don't know which one is the longest, but I believe that.
Which one's the thickest? Probably the
Amazon.
Amazon, yeah. They have dolphins in that thing.
Oh, it's weird. Pink dolphins? Yeah, I know how it sounds. Seriously, man. They're pink dolphins. Like you look at
Hey, you're a pink dolphin. Take it out.
You want to see my pink dolphin?
It's just a guy doing the backstroke with the fly open.
Got a blowhole and everything.
Hello, Amy. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Amy, sober or not sober?
Sober.
Amy, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, what are you eating only on Sunday? Wings, sliders, pizza, or nachos?
Ooh, pizza.
Pizza. All right.
Yeah, pizza it is. What is the topping you like most on pizza?
Well, you're going to hate this, bro. I'm a veggie person.
Oh, my God.
What veggie?
Can't you just get a cheese pizza so other people can eat it?
Well, I guess, but that's no fun.
What is fun as far as veggies are concerned, then?
I like onions and peppers and tomatoes and mushrooms. garlic.
Okay, I'm tracking with you. I can deal with that.
That's actually why I don't mind the veggie pizza, because it's just a supreme without the sausage.
Yeah, but sometimes they drop broccoli on there and crap like that.
That's when it goes down.
No broccoli. No broccoli.
Okay, you know what, Amy? Then you know what? You're welcome back to my Super
Broccoli
Bowl party.
belongs on the white pizza.
It doesn't belong anywhere. It belongs in your trash can.
I like broccoli.
Yeah,
Broccoli
I
does not
agree with
belong on
that.
pizza. And I've eaten a slice of pickle pizza.
Oh,
it's delicious.
Ooh,
really?
No pickles.
God damn. Okay.
We're awfully judgy now on the vegetables, aren't we?
Yes.
All right, Amy, here's your question. What tabletop game takes its name from the Swahili word for build?
Is that Jenga?
That is Jenga.
Nice. When did you learn Swahili? Did you take that in high school?
Oh, of course.
Of course. All right, here is your true or false question. South America has more nations than Africa. True or false?
Ooh. I would say no because of how many countries, but are you talking about like the individual nations, like the tribes and stuff?
No, just countries.
Oh, okay. So then, no.
Yeah, Africa's got to beat. And Africa seems like it has a new country like every 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We used to be called this, never called this.
They do that a lot. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803, Rock.
Dummy! Hello, Eric. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey.
Hola. Eric, are you sober or not sober?
I'm a little bit there.
All right. A little bit there. Are you drinking a men's room IPA?
I have been, but not tonight. I'm doing the Elijah.
All right.
Variety pack.
Okay. All right. You can only eat one on Sunday, Eric. You taking the wings, the sliders, the pizza, or the nachos?
Pizza.
All right, Eric, here is your question. Zoologist, oh man, what the hell is her name? Oh, zoologist Diane Fossey dedicated her life to the study of what animal?
Gorillas.
Man, oh man, what's going on today?
All right,
hey,
Mike.
Miles, I went to school with you.
You went to school with me?
Yeah, Explorer Middle School. I was an Eagle, too.
Oh, you're talking about Boy Scouts.
Nope. Weren't you? I guess not. I'm thinking of the wrong school.
No.
What school
Are you from West Virginia?
Nope. My great-grandpa was born there, but I went to Everett. I thought you were Explorer Eagle for some reason.
I was not even close. No.
Miles grew up in West Virginia.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Eric, before we let you go, man, true or false question for you. True or false? The human eyes can observe 10 million different colors.
False.
True. Now, as a dude, I don't believe that to be true. My wife can see every color.
Yeah. That's why I hate going to the paint section.
I don't mind that because they just put a label on it. And I'm like, all right, man. But when my wife would try to describe something, I'm like, listen, name the color. So say orange. Go, cool. Is it light orange? Is it dark orange? And let's just go like that. Don't tell me it's, I don't know, sepia
Mandarin.
sunset. Like, I don't know what that means.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803, Rock.
Yeah. I think I could have somebody explain it to me in college terms.
What do you mean?
Like, it's maroon. It's like, all right, so it's a red. It's a darker red. Is this like Clemson or like a Washington State kind
Alabama
of crimson? Right.
Burnt orange versus Carolina blue.
Right. I know burnt orange from orange.
Yeah, I do too. Just because of Texas.
Yeah.
That's it.
I told you last year, finally, I figured it out. We were watching the sunset. I said, God, it's gorgeous. And my buddy just looks at me and goes, yeah, it's burnt orange.
Yeah.
That's why they do it.
You know, but if you don't live there, you wouldn't think about it, right?
No.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Marshall. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hola. Marshall, are you sober or not sober?
Actually not. I'm at home today.
Oh, nice. Good for you.
Crown Royal?
Yep, Crown Royal and got my USA Today.
Crown Royal neat?
I'm assuming. Like a man.
Yeah.
Marshall, only eat one on Sunday. Wings, sliders, pizza, or nachos?
Wings.
Wings. My man.
Wings, yeah.
All right, I got a multiple choice question for you there, Marshall. I know you hate those, but here we go. What pharaoh is known for the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza? Was it King Tutankhamun? Was it Cleopatra? Was it Khufu? Or was it Amenhotep? So Cleopatra.
Amenhotep, I believe. It was Amenhotep, I believe.
Khufu.
Oh. I did not realize that's where Hotep comes from.
Yeah, Amenhotep. Those are the only four I can think of. But yeah, Khufu is actually the guy that ordered the construction of it. I do not know if they completed it before he died. All right. Your question. Zoologist Jane Goodall dedicated her life to the study of what animal?
Isn't that the gorilla lady?
No, that was Diane Fossey. Jane Goodall did the chimpanzee. Personally, I would rather study gorillas than chimpanzees.
She's really close to those chimps.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about what they're going to do. All right, Marshall, what TV judge wrote the book, quote, "Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining"?
That'd be Miss Judy?
Yes, indeed. Judge Judy.
Don't pee on my leg and
tell me it's raining.
That was the name of her book.
Yeah, because that is pretty much how she talks.
Okay.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Matt. Welcome to the men's room.
Boo, bitches.
Boo.
Matt, are you sober or not sober?
Not sober.
Matt, are you drinking a men's room IPA?
You bet I am. They go down real good.
Nice.
Yes, they do.
You're going to try that 20th anniversary lager as well. All right, Matt.
Absolutely.
Only eat one on Sunday. Wings, sliders, pizza, nachos. Where are you going?
Yeah, I'm going pizza.
Pizza.
All right, Matt, here's your question. What was Dr. Hannibal Lecter's profession?
Wasn't he a psychiatrist?
Hey,
man, what is happening?
He's actually one of the original Chippendales.
Damn.
Okay. Here is your question. True or false, the tongue is the only part of the human body with taste buds?
I'll go true.
False, believe it or not.
What else does?
I'm not entirely sure.
Your nose, maybe?
It's something. It's somewhere in your general area.
Oh, okay. I was
right. There's a reason why. I mean, it's not like the bottom
so
of your
you're saying,
feet.
let's say it's in your nostrils, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could take a piece of, I don't know, whatever, cheese, right?
Yeah.
And stick it up my nose, and I could taste it.
Also, the only muscle attached at one side.
You're right. It's only attached in the back.
Not the only one.
Now, I would think the back spot could taste stuff. Because if I eat spicy food, I taste it the next day.
What the epiglottis or whatever the hell it is.
Oh, no, my butt. You're feeling it. You're not really.
You're feeling it, not really tasting it.
All right.
Like, you'll know you ate spicy food, and you know the spicy food you ate, but I can't imagine you're like, I must have had tandoori chicken? And what is that?
That's the acids.
Right.
You're not sitting on the toilet like, chocolate.
Man, if you had taste buds on your butt, people would hold poops for a long, long time.
That tastes like tongue.
Hello, Kramer. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Kramer, sober or not sober?
Sober.
All right, Kramer, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll. You can only eat one on Sunday. Are you taking chicken wings, sliders, pizza, or nachos?
Nachos.
Nachos. Text just came in and says, before Thrill goes and kills her, Jane Goodall still alive.
All right, good.
Okay.
Long live Jane.
Long live Jane. Yeah. Now I feel like I've just put that out in the universe and something terrible is going to happen.
I mean, the chimps aren't going to attack her.
Why not? Yeah, I like it hairless. You know. All right, Kramer, your question. What disease grounded astronaut Ken Mattingly from the Apollo 13 mission?
Measles.
Look out today. This is unbelievable.
This is, man. All right, before we let you go, true or false question. In The Little Mermaid, Prince Eric and Ariel have a daughter named Princess Song.
True.
That's false.
Melody.
Probably a good thing.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Edward. Welcome to the men's room. Hola.
Edward, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Sober Edward. Welcome to Big Dummy. All right. Only eat one on Sunday, Edward. Will it be wings, sliders, pizza, or nachos?
I'm going with the pizza.
Pizza again. Man, I wonder how many people are going to roll up to a party and they actually do have pizza. You got to think ahead on this one. You got to get a take and bake. You can order pizza.
Sure.
I think you should go and pick it up, maybe, because the delivery driver's going to get
can.
charged.
It's just going to take a minute. Like I ordered one once. They were like, it's going to be 90 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
I would say this.
Fair enough.
I don't know that I'd wait for the start of the game to order that pizza.
No.
Or you got to wait till like the game's almost over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had pizza on the Super Bowl. But
Really?
What?
I don't think I have.
I'm not sure that I have either.
Really?
No.
Oh, man.
I think that's the hardest one to find.
I know I've had nachos. I know I've had chips and dip, buffalo sauce. Yeah, I don't think I've had pizza.
Because typically when you go to a place and it's your buddy's house, everyone's just bringing a dish. Very rarely do people walk in with a stack of 4 pizzas.
True.
No,
but I feel
but
like a lot of times
last
the
year,
host.
right? Like last year, we went to a friend's house and we all brought stuff, but then we also ordered some pizzas.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm right there with you. All right, Edward, here's your question. Robert Louis May. He is responsible for creating what beloved Christmas character?
The Scrooge.
Rudolph. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Rudolph the Brown-Nosed Reindeer. All the other reindeer couldn't stand him. Kissing Santa's ass all the time.
That's not what he's into.
But Santa is.
All of them brown-nosed reindeers because they always follow Rudolph.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why does he have a sty?
All right, your question. What process involves the heating of milk to a temperature of about 158 degrees?
Pasteurization.
All right. Very good.
Yes.
More a big dummy on the way. 206-803-ROCK.
What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. Slow drain being a pain? Call Pinky. That pipe's being a little leaky? Call Pinky. When the toilet won't flush and you're in a rush? Call Pinky. When your shower lost all its spray power? Call Pinky. When your sink's on the blink? Call Pinky. Pinky's Plumbing promises to lick all your plumbing problems quick. So when your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
What is Dax, are you?
Tracking all our cars on Carvana Value Tracker on all our devices? Yes, Kristen, yes, I am.
Well, I've been looking for my phone for...
In Dax's domain, we see all. So we always know what our cars are worth.
All of them?
All of them. Value surge, trucks up 3.9%.
That's a great offer.
I know. Sell?
Sell.
Track your car's value with Carvana Value Tracker today.
Hiring is a lonely business. Posting jobs, sifting through resumes, interviews with unqualified applicants, being ghosted. What if you could link with dozens of qualified candidates who are ready to work right now with just one connection? That's Express Employment Professionals. Find us at expresspros.com. One connection, the workforce you need. Problem solved. Express Employment Professionals. expresspros.com.
Where'd you get those shoes? Easy. They're from DSW. Because DSW has the exact right shoes for whatever you're into right now. You know, like the sneakers that make office hours feel like happy hour. The boots that turn grocery aisles into runways. And all the styles that show off the many sides of you, from daydreamer to multitasker and everything in between. Because you do it all in really great shoes. Find a shoe for every you at your DSW store or DSW.com.
So I used Gemini for the first time the other day, and the most impressive thing to me was just talking to it. You go live with it, and then it's just like you're having a conversation. You can just talk about your day or have it explain something to you or start brainstorming ideas. Let me give you an example. I pretended I have a job interview coming up and asked it to help me prep for the interview. It immediately started suggesting common questions I might get asked. Then I started talking through my answers out loud, and it would give me feedback. And it's all happening in real time, like I'm talking to a career coach or something. That's just what I tried first, but you can talk to it about anything. And I honestly think that's the magic of it, how you can just have this back and forth, and it's all seamless. If you haven't tried it yet, it's definitely worth checking out. You'll see what I mean.
The mighty 99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle. Always live on the free Odyssey app from the Pinky's Plumbing Studio. You're in the men's room. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK.
More Big Dummy coming up, 206-803-ROCK. Want to play a game now?
Why the hell not? Hello, CJ.
All these new rejoiners got me thrown off. I'm all over the place today, aren't I?
Hello. Hola.
CJ, sober, not sober?
Sober, I'm driving home.
All right. CJ, our men's room poll. Only eat one on Sunday. Wings, sliders, pizza, or nachos?
Make some bomb-ass nachos. I'm going with nachos.
All right, here's your question. What islands in the Pacific were originally called the Sandwich Islands? Hawaii, Samoa, Fiji, or Tonga?
Try Samoa.
I'll say Fiji.
Hawaii. Yeah.
Hawaii.
Whoever discovered them, quote unquote, discovered them. I guess they wanted to name them after the Earl of Sandwich.
Lord, and this is sandwich.
Yeah, so the sandwich, they look so good you can eat them up.
They actually, there's a lineage to that.
They're kind of like sandwiches.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's an actual lineage to that.
What do you mean?
Sandwich and the sandwich.
I think there is.
Yeah.
Wasn't that like the Earl of Sandwich or something? His cook had to come up with something and basically just put meat on bread.
Not sure if it's the same guy, but the sandwich family.
Yeah.
Why did that guy get so much credit? He was just the first guy to be like, what if we put it on the bread?
Well, no, his cook was the guy that came up with it.
He just took credit.
Right. Do something to make, I don't know, switch up the food, whatever. And we're obviously paraphrasing this, and we've been wrong all day. But the guy put meat or something on bread, served it to him, which was, I guess, traditionally just not how people ate food. And my man was like, this is delicious. Name it after me. No matter what you put on bread, name it after me.
And invent mustard.
Yeah. Now come up with mustard. Well, I don't know, but it's yellow.
Right.
All right, your question. What was the name of Ross's monkey on the TV show Friends?
Man, I did not watch Friends.
Well, Ross had a monkey.
I don't even have a guess.
I just throw a name out. What would you name a monkey if you had a monkey?
Carlos.
Carlos. I like that name.
Bozo.
No.
Marcel.
I knew it was a very uncommon name, but it was still a name.
Yes, a French name. All right, CJ, what Disney villain's right-hand man is Mr. Smee?
I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Smee.
Disney villain.
He probably would have been a fan of TikTok.
Clocks by Coldplay.
Yeah.
Performs Down of the Crocodile.
Crocodile Rock.
I am not picking up on your hints. I'm sorry.
So he would have been a fan of TikTok. He would have loved clocks from Coldplay. That would be Captain Hook.
Oh.
His favorite band would have been Captain Hook.
Listens to The Rock at noon.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know, they couldn't talk about it back then, but Mr. Sneed was actually his lover.
I didn't realize that was a Disney movie.
Yeah, well, that's the part you see on the backstage tour.
Oh, damn. I only knew that because I had to watch this crap with my kids when they were younger. That is it. All right. Your question, what brand of soda was the second to be produced by the Coca-Cola Company? Mostly known for their orange flavor.
Orange flavor. Crush?
You got to guess one of them.
Sunkist?
Fanta.
Oh, like Orange Crush? Oh, Fanta.
CJ, question 5.
That's why I was blowing a kiss at you. Sunkiss.
Oh, I thought you just loved him.
Yeah, I just thought like, wow, that's
Sure,
really nice, bro.
Just take it back.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, your question. What is a hockey puck made from?
Ooh.
Rubber.
Hard rubber.
I was going to say used tires.
Yeah, something like that.
Game is Big W 206-803, Rob.
I just saw a thing the other day that said a kid got hit by a puck at a game and returned for the third period.
Really?
Hey, that's just hockey stuff.
The first time that I heard about and kind of saw a video of a kid, it was a little girl, and like she was not coming back for the game.
Yeah, well, hockey pucks.
Yeah, dude.
Well, you get hit with one of those.
That kid's tougher than me.
Did you guys play street hockey when you grew up?
Well, of course.
Yeah.
I got hit by a lacrosse ball. That hurt.
Yeah. Those guys suck.
Hello, Josh. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Josh, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Josh, welcome to Big W. Okay, you can only eat one thing on Sunday. Wings, sliders, pizza, or nachos.
I was thinking about it. I'm going to have to go with pizza just because there's so many options, you know, with wings. You just got wings, but you get different toppings. You know, you have a Mexican pizza. There's an option.
You get a buffalo chicken pizza, you know?
Oh, hell yeah.
There you go.
Barbecue chicken pizza.
Both worlds.
Or vegetable pizza.
I mean, you're right. This is a toss-up because those are my top two choices. But I think just on volume alone, I'd rather eat just wings.
Me too, just because I pick at them all day.
Yeah.
And I never feel too full, I guess. Look,
no veggie tray.
It comes down to this, man. I'm also going to consume a lot of beer. And with pizza, I will not slow down my beer intake, but my gut will hurt more. As where with wings, somehow there's just more space in my belly for the beer.
That's why sometimes, man, I like to get, even if it's just Domino's, get their crispy thin crust. Mm-hmm. So it's just those squares.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, they go down easy, taste delicious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, your question, in what country would you celebrate Carnival?
Is that Brazil?
It is. Yeah. One and done. All right, before we let you go, let's see. True or false? The Aristocrats was the first film to be produced after Walt Disney's demise. We also call it death.
I'm going to say false.
That's true. By the way, my parents, when they went to Brazil 30 years ago or so, whenever it was, they went down for Carnival, right? And I'd heard of it. I didn't really ask questions, but they both came back, and my mother's like, go. I'm like, really? She's like, do you like boobs and butts? I'm like, well, of course. She's like, go. My father's like, yes, go. And so apparently they had an agreement between the two. Like, nobody's wearing clothes, right? So they get there. I don't think they quite expected that much skin. My mother's like, it was awesome. She's like, I don't know that me and your father even looked at each other for the 2 weeks we were there.
Or thought of each other either.
But, man, oh, yeah, they thought about each other at night. Yeah. They weren't thinking about each other. Right, but I think they put it to good use when they saw each other later. Hello, John. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
John, sober or not sober?
Not sober.
Are you drinking a men's room IPA?
Unfortunately, not this time, but I have tried it. It is delicious.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Stop by tomorrow in Woodinville at the Black Raven Brewing Facility and try our 20th anniversary lager. It's good stuff.
Very good.
I do that.
All right, John. Eat only one on Sunday. Wings, sliders, pizza, nachos.
I just had pizza. I'm sick of pizza. I'm going to go with wings.
Wings. All right. What's your favorite flavor of chicken wings?
Hot. I like them spicy.
Okay.
Spicy?
Yeah, it's the problem with Super Bowl parties, man. When you go to a Super Bowl party, they tend to go on the medium or the mild side.
Because you got to make everybody happy.
You got to appease everyone.
I'll bring my own hot sauce.
That's what
there you go.
Shaking on top.
Yeah, you know what? The party I'm going to, they're going to be nice and mild because I bought it.
I know. Ted is going to get the mild.
Nice and mild.
I'm still going to dip them in ranch.
You have to.
Yeah.
I'm a blue cheese guy. But either way, if ranch is there, that works.
Please take that blue cheese.
I would take all your blue cheese. Like, I'm cool with that. All right, John, here's your question. What game does Beetlejuice play with Lydia to get her to guess his name?
Oh, man. I just watched this not too long ago. Game.
Well, he can't say.
Is it a board game?
It is not.
Remember, he can't say his own name, so he's got to convey that message.
I don't know.
Charades, man.
Charades.
Right. Oh. He can't say anything, so you kind of limit it down.
Yeah, I couldn't think of that.
All right, multiple choice question for you, and I don't expect you to know. What was the name of Punky Brewster's dog? Brandon, Bradley, Billy, or Bobby?
It's got to be Brandon.
How did you know
wait
that?
a minute.
Well, I mean, like,
it's got to be. How do you know that?
I don't know. Instinct. Something just said.
Okay. Very good, John.
Punky Brewster kind of hot.
She is now, yeah.
Yeah.
Salil Moonfry or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's her name. Still alive. Hello, Scott. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, fellas.
Hola.
Scott, are you sober or not sober?
I'm driving, so sober.
All right, Scott.
Good job, Scott.
We appreciate that.
Yeah,
Okay, you can only eat one on Sunday. You taking the wings, the sliders, the pizza, or the nachos?
Pizza, and all frozen pizzas are personal size, guys. Come on.
Dude, you're right. I've seen people on the internet now be like, look, just cut off one slice while it's frozen, put it in your air fryer. It's like,
let's put the whole thing in.
And you're right. I don't know what the difference is, but it's like, I made it in my own oven. We're going to eat it.
Yeah. And you're right. Frozen pizza, they're just easy to eat.
Yeah.
I did it last night. I did it on Monday. It happens. It's bachelor life.
Well, dude, and go to any grocery store this week. Frozen pizzas are on sale.
Oh, yeah.
$5.99 for dinner.
Yep, they're making a killing.
You guys doctor yours up?
Sometimes.
100%.
Like, I'm not a huge, we got to spice everything up, but like if I make a frozen pizza, man, I'm throwing the oregano, Parmesan, and
all the stuff you know is not.
I always keep a package of...
Gento has a Cholula cheese shred now, and that is fire, man.
Yeah. All right, the other one, man, I'm on this Dano's seasoning kick. He's got a cheesening. I have to throw that on
cheesening. I like it.
And get yourself a bag of crispy curl pepperoni.
Oh, good call.
Yeah, throw a couple of those on there.
Yeah, that's ooh, yeah.
Throw a cup of grease.
All right, your question: who is the lead singer of Blur and the Gorillas?
Oh, man.
No one ever knows this cat's name, dude. Both bands, I think, are really cool.
I didn't know he was the
You're
lead
going to
singer
say
of
it,
Gorillaz.
and I'm going to hate myself for not knowing it. I can't even think of the name of the brothers from...
Are you
That's
thinking the
Blur.
Oasis guys?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the Oasis brothers, and I can't even think their names now.
Oasis. Come on down to Oasis Brothers. All right.
You know, like everybody else, I'm, one and done all the way through listening to Hold. We're going to say Bowie because I can't think of it.
Damon Albarn.
I'm not even sure if
Albarn.
I've ever heard that name before.
Nope.
You've heard it, but somehow
It doesn't connect.
In spite of Blur and the Gorillas, right? I mean,
Great, you're right. They're great.
Millions
Both
of records.
Yeah.
Nobody ever knows this cat's name.
And Oasis is Liam and
Noel Gallagher.
Yep.
No relation to the comedian. All right, a question.
I'd hit it.
A bellwether is the leader of what?
A bellwether?
A bellwether is the leader of what?
I don't know, marching band?
A flock of sheep.
All right.
So you're not the shepherd, but like your lead sheep would be the bellwether.
Oh, the sheep is the bellwether.
Correct. The bellwether.
But is he really leading them?
He's just in front, bro.
But the shepherds of the dogs lead them.
Yeah, for sure. But, the first one to pay attention. I guess that's your bellwether.
All right. Seems like the first kiss ass.
Yeah, basically. Brown-nosed sheep. That's exactly it, the bellwether. All right, the question. How many degrees of black belt are there in karate from student to hanshi?
Golden, probably the median would probably be 7.
I'll say 11.
10. So someone says I'm a black belt. You go like, yeah, all right, man. Then like 8th degree. Like, okay, I'm definitely not messing with you.
Wow. I don't think you should mess with a dude with just a black belt.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm just saying, if somebody has a black belt, give them a ton of respect. I feel like only other black belts would have the gall to be like, what degree,
What
loser?
degree, man? Okay, first, that's good enough.
Yeah, I know plenty of black belts.
Which one are you?
Which degree?
All right, your question. What film company's logo uses a lamp called Luxo Jr. as its letter I?
That'd definitely be Pixar.
Pixar. Yeah, I just didn't know the lamp had a name.
Everything's got a name.
There, flips around. Right, you're right. Luxo Jr. I never met his father, Luxo Sr. What a reason. He was just a candle.
And one's got a lighthouse.
Hold on, which one is that? MGM has the line. Paramount has a mountain.
Castle Rock?
That's the one.
Is it Castle Rock?
Castle Rock?
It's basically like Stephen King's.
Yeah, that's kind of his
That's
thing,
the only
right?
way I know it.
Game is Big W, 206-803 round.
You see that one show up, like, oh, turn it off. It's going to be scary.
Hello, Albert. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bichola.
Hola. Hey, hey, hey.
Albert, are you sober or not sober?
Not sober.
Albert, what are you drinking? Men's Room IPA?
I wish. I mean, I would drink it, but I'm a hard liquor guy, so.
All right, what's your hard
Drinking,
liquor of choice? I've been known to try that every once in a while.
Once in a while.
I like whiskey, but right now I'm drinking Fireball.
Fireball. All right.
But
Fireball-
whiskey, I'm sorry.
Fireball
I'm sorry,
is a
it's
whiskey.
tequila.
It is.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, you're only going to eat one on Sunday there, Albert. Wings, sliders, pizza, or nachos?
Can you say that again?
Okay, you only get to eat one on Sunday for the game. Wings, sliders, pizza, or nachos?
Oh, I'm a big nachos guy.
All right.
Nachos it is.
Before we start, can I just say to you guys, happy 20 years, and I like listening to you guys.
I appreciate
Dude,
that, man.
thank you, man.
Thank you.
All right, Nacho Dave. Here's a question. Before creating the TV show SpongeBob SquarePants, what kind of scientist was creator Steven Hillenburg? That all kind of makes sense.
Oh, what kind of scientist?
What kind of
marine
scientist?
biologist?
Yeah, you
One and
go.
done.
Hey, there you go, man.
One and
Straight
done.
up. Hold on, before we let you go, let's see.
Did he ever actually study Bikini Bottom?
I'm sure he did when he could.
He probably did. He made it up. So.
True or false, the first movie produced by Pixar was Toy Story.
That's fall, isn't it? Bugs Life?
No, it was, in fact, Toy Story. Kind of put him on the map. By the way, someone, we're talking about Luxo Jr., the lamp from the Pixar logo.
Yeah.
Said never met his father, and true with today's spirit, someone texted in, Luxo Sr. committed suicide. Oh, show some respect.
Big W!
What is going on?
Hello, Dave. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bichola.
Hola. Dave, sober or not sober?
I am sober.
All right, Dave, welcome to
At
Big
the
W.
moment.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
Big night ahead. Okay, you're only going to eat one on Sunday. Wings, sliders, pizza, or nachos. What'll it be, Dave?
Let's go with some pizza, man. Gotta go with the pizza.
All right, pizza's doing well today.
A pizza pie.
All right, here's your question. Multiple choice. Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, or Alan Shepard? Who was the first man to hit a golf ball on the moon?
Man. Let's go with Neil Armstrong.
I'll say Shepard.
It was, in fact, Alan Shepard.
You can't do everything first. You got to hand it off. Like Neil just can't go out there and be like first person to pee on the moon.
Well,
first person to do this on the moon.
Their first thing was, like, the first couple of missions, like, hey, try not to die. I think by the time Alan Shepard went up and said, look, this is what we learned, this is what you do. It's like, I'm bringing a golf club, fellas. Like, I know we're not going to sink into the soil anymore.
Well, there's no gravity. I mean, you should be able to knock the living crap out of it.
You should be able to. And the ball did not go as far as the Legend was. So, like, in Legend, he had this thing, and it just like...
Well, there's probably resistance.
There's no atmosphere.
So there's nothing. It should be able to, in theory...
A little bit of gravity for what we know, but yeah, no atmosphere.
I do like the idea of Neil Armstrong just trying to saunter onto Apollo 11 with a golf bag. Like, hang on, man, I just got an idea. I got to be the first of this.
Slice you right into the Indian Ocean.
He had the first chance. Yeah.
You know, Miles went there and hit a hole-in-one. Got the certificate and everything.
That's right.
Oh.
This is going to go forever. Like,
landed in a crater.
Yeah.
All right, your question.
Miles, real quick, can I just shout out real quick, Miles? I'm the guy that eagled number 7 in DuPont that one time. A couple years ago, I shouted out to you to let you know.
Yeah, man.
So,
that's a great hole to do it on.
It's one and done.
All right, Dave, quit bragging, man.
Yeah, dude. All right, we get it. You're good at golf.
I didn't get a certificate.
Of course you didn't.
Well, you eagled it. It's not a hole-in-one.
Oh, it was a sweet hole. It was a sweet eagle for sure.
Sweet eagle.
Yeah, they're not giving us certificates for eagles. I've had an eagle.
No certificate?
No.
Way to go, Ted.
Just a short par 4.
All right, your question. Who was the first leader of the Republic of Texas? They even named a city after him.
Mr. Austin.
The first leader of the Republic of Texas. Is it San Antonio?
Oh, no. It's
Devontae.
it's the guy that started Texas, right?
Sam Houston.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
I do like Mr. Austin.
Do you think this is out of line? Once I saw Sam Houston State playing Maryland.
All right.
And I chirped to like Sam Houston. I was like, yeah, he was a slave owner, not a good person.
I mean, it seems a little harsh.
All right.
You're not wrong. It just seemed, a little out of place.
All right.
They're probably like, yo, man, look, we're cheering for our school, bro.
Well, because Mexico was like, all right, you guys can have a little bit of this land. And then he showed up with his buddies, like, well, we're bringing our slaves. And the Mexicans were like, all right, we got to fight about it.
That's exactly how it went down. Yeah, it took exactly that long.
Yeah, exactly. Not cool.
All right, your question. They were Maryland fans, too.
Yeah, go Terps.
Your question. What martial art does Miss Piggy practice?
Man, that's a good question. But no.
Don't overthink it.
It's not Muay Thai. You know what I'm saying?
It's not Taekwondo.
No.
Pork Portuguese karate?
Let's go with judo. I'm not sure.
Karate, man. Karate.
Don't overthink it.
She'd hit you with the pork chop. You know what I'm saying? All right, the question.
She's like Elvis.
Hey, man. Cool down. What is the capital of Chile?
Chile.
Chile.
Oh.
Wasn't it Don Quixote's sidekick as well? Is that right?
Chile. Yo, I know it's wrong, but it's not. No, that's El Salvador.
There's a character in, I believe, Old Man in the Sea. Is that right?
No, you're very
blank,
close.
Fellas.
Oh, no. Yeah, I got the wrong name.
Say,
I say Belize City. I really don't know.
Don Quixote's sidekick was Sancho.
Sancho.
You're looking
right.
for Santiago.
Santiago.
Carmen.
All right, your question. The Army's Elite 101st Airborne Division is known as what kind of animal doing what?
Tough questions. I have no idea whatsoever. No.
So what kind of
Can't even guess.
Bull and shout.
Screaming eagles.
Oh, right. Death or above because they're airborne.
Screaming eagles, correct.
That makes more sense.
All right, your question. On a map, what are the lines that run parallel to the equator called?
Latitude.
All right.
Well done, sir.
Coming up on the program, the head chef's in the house. Ted's Meat and Potatoes today. It is round one of the Super Side Showdown. We will be joined by all of the members of the Daily Mix Morning Show. Mm-hmm. They are bringing in their appetizers.
But we're scared of Sarah's food. Let's just cut to the quick.
That is on the way, coming up at 4:30, and we've got your emails on the way next in the men's room at KISW.com.
The brand new Grand Casino and Shoreline is now open. Step into the action with Vegas-style table games like Baccarat, Heads Up Hold'em Poker, Pai Gow, Blackjack, and High Card Flush. Feeling hungry? Feast on delicious Chinese, Vietnamese, and continental dishes plus breakfast favorites. Dine in or take out. And don't miss daily happy hours from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. to midnight. Grand Casino and Shoreline off Aurora. Open daily from 9 a.m. to 4 a.m. Visit GrandCasinoGaming.com. Welcome to the Grand Experience.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Plug in a Hyundai EV and the extraordinary happens. From the charge time and range in the Ioniq 5 and 6 to the adventurous spirit of the Kona Electric to the 601 horsepower Ioniq 5N. Hyundai EVs make the extraordinary electrifying. There's joy in every journey.
EPA estimated 303-mile driving range for 2024 Ioniq 5 SE SEL limited rear-wheel drive and 361-mile driving range for 2024 Ioniq 6 SE long-range rear-wheel drive with fully charged battery. Actual range may vary. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details.
Is your team at work feeling a little disconnected? Maybe the workflow's not flowing? Try Confluence by Atlassian. Confluence is the connected workspace where teams can create, organize, and deliver work like never before. In Confluence, teams can whiteboard their vision for any project, easily create or access the relevant pages and resources they need, and discover important context they might not even know they need. Plus, AI helps teams jumpstart brainstorms, organize information, and connect workflows, so teams can move efficiently and create alignment with ease. In fact, with Confluence, teams can see 5.2% average boost in productivity in 1 year. So if your team lacks confidence, try Confluence, the connected workspace where teams can do it all. Set knowledge free with Confluence. Learn more at Atlassian.com/confluence. That's ATLASSIAN.com/CONFLUENCE.
Auto insurance rates are on the rise, which is why you should call Vern Fonk Insurance. Vern Fonk could save you up to 20% on your auto insurance. The pros at Vern Fonk will do all the work, comparing different plans to find you the best options. And they can insure you over the phone. One call to Vern Fonk could save you up to 20%. Call 206-408-5094. 206-408-5094.
Remember to honk when you drive by Vern Fonk.
Restrictions apply based on a Q3 2023 study of Vern Fonk Insurance customers who reported saving when they switched. License number 1070622.
If you have health insurance, you might be able to see a personal dietitian for $0 out of pocket. Nourish connects you with a dietitian that fits your needs, covered by your insurance. Nourish accepts hundreds of insurance plans, and 94% of patients pay $0 out of pocket. Meet with your dietitian online and message them anytime through the Nourish app. With hundreds of 5-star reviews from real patients, you know you're in good hands. Find your dietitian at usenourish.com. That's usenourish.com.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Ready to explore Europe the striped way? Fly Condor Airlines non-stop to Frankfurt and connect effortlessly to most European destinations. Relax and start your vacation in comfort. Fly the striped way. Visit condor.com today and book your next adventure.
Are you a bartender that dreads the phrase, hey, can you put the game on? At Sports on What, we understand your pain and we're here to help. Over-the-air, satellite, cable, or streaming, Sports on What knows what channel the game is on, and you can too. Follow your favorite teams, set alerts, and filter by provider to get the results you need. Stop wasting time searching and never miss kickoff again. Just download the Sports on What app, and you'll always know how to watch the game. Available for Android and iOS. Start your 7-day free trial when you download Sports on What and subscribe today.
99.9 KISW. We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
All right, so coming up on the Head Chef with Ted's Meat and Potatoes, it's round one of the Super Side Showdown with all the members of the Daily Mix Morning Show.
Oh, yeah.
They are preparing their food. They are bringing it in. We're going to see which one of their sides is superior. And they all were randomly picked out of a hat. So, Ted's Meat and Potatoes coming up here in minutes at 4:30. But first, time for a few emails to the men's room at KISW.com.
You've got mail.
Got a couple of birthdays today. Greetings. My son Tobin is turning 19 today. He is over at Wazoo listening to you guys on the Odyssey app. We've been longtime listeners. His little brother got a shout out, and now it is his turn. So I'm at Leroy Jenkins, some green beans, and the grown up fish sandwich. Thanks, guys, and rock on that from Scott.
Let's do this.
Green bean. What? Green bean. Okay. Green bean.
Fish sandwich. Are you sure?
Dinosaurs, it's my big, handsome apprentice Brad's birthday. Could you give him a penis is too small? And talk over all of each other about big tools. Thanks, guys. That from Emmett, the big rig mechanic. Big tool.
Oh,
That's
man.
the biggest tool I've got is
for
my toilet.
Guy named Jerry that I used to work with back in Baltimore.
Old school saw.
Unbelievable, man. If you're actually
cut down a lot of
it's the most expensive and you never actually like it.
Tool I have. All right, guys, here you go. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's the Dirty Germans, brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Trying to fly.
Wow, Robin's got one.
Whoops.
Right over there.
Yeah. Honest mistake.
But
the well time.
We had a lot of turnovers today on the program. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Penalized, many yards. Tomorrow, we're throwing down. It is the first stop on the Men's Room World Tour for 20 years as we are having our launch party at Black Raven Brewing in Woodinville. They were kind enough to brew us a 20th anniversary lager.
Yeah, man.
It is crisp. It is tasty. It is delicious. It'll be on tap. We're going to broadcast our show live from 2 until 6. The sausage will be there. The salsa will be there. We will be there. Hopefully, you will be there. It is absolutely free. A little live Ted versus the FCC.
Yep.
We will drink and toast into the weekend. For us, a 3-day weekend because we're taking Monday off.
Hell yeah.
After the Super Bowl with the shot of the day. And, of course, your chance to grab a 6-pack or a 12-pack for whatever party you're headed to on Sunday. Join us there for the broadcast, drink down some drafts of the many delicious Black Raven brews, and take a little to-go package with you.
Do that, man. Trust me. Just do it.
You can get a good mix and match case of 4 different 6-packs.
Always my goal.
Everyone will be happy. Take it over to their place, man, and you'll be the hit of the party. But hopefully you can show up tomorrow and join us for the live broadcast.
Yeah, man.
It's the launch party.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Number 1 on the Men's Room World Tour. Absolutely. By the way, they have been kind enough, believe it or not, to put a brand new Men's Room 20th anniversary T-shirt in the rock shop at KISW.com.
I'll be rocking it tomorrow.
That will also be available for sale tomorrow at Black Raven Brewing in Woodinville. So get your weekend started off right with us. Speaking of drinking here, coming up, we will drink and toast with a shot of the day at 5:08. But first,
time to open wide and sample Ted's meat and potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the men's room, the Ted Nugent.
Head chef in the house. And every member of the Daily News Morning. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Wow, man, oh, man, oh, man. All right. So today, ladies and gentlemen, this is basically round one of what we are calling super sides. The idea being that we all picked a side dish that you would find at a party on Sunday out of a hat. We all had to make that item without a recipe. Yep. Because a lot of us in here, we have our tried and true things we make all the time. That was not the idea. No. The idea is you are going to cook something new, but one of the preferred sides that you would have maybe on a Sunday watching some football.
Ideally new.
Ideally.
A few of us got stuff that we've made.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, right, Sarah and Steve.
I think we forgot the most important part of a super side dish showdown, and that is beer.
Yes, we did.
Oh,
damn it.
dang.
Well, you know, maybe we'll drink that tomorrow morning because we're going to be
If
able to
only
do
we
the next
knew.
morning
If
show.
only we knew someone.
Yes. So here's how this competition is going down. Okay. You guys have brought in the food items you selected. We will judge those.
Oh, boy.
Then tomorrow morning on your program, we will come in and we will serve you our side dishes for you guys to try and to vote on. And we'll figure out not only who has the best side in all the radio station here, Ryan Castle involved as well, but as far as the individual shows goes, would you guys think who made the better product? Okay.
I'm willing to say with complete confidence that you guys are going to crush us in this situation.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows,
Who
man?
knows?
Even your slider looks good. I don't know what that is. I pulled the pickle off because I hate pickles.
Well, now it's not going to be good.
Man, if I ate the pickle, I promise you I hate it.
Okay, so it
unless
should be
it's a
noted-
meat-based pickle.
Yep.
Actually, that sounds horrible when you say that out loud.
It's a pork pickle. That makes you pick
Really likes
sliders.
pickles at a park.
And you do not eat meat or cheese. You're a vegan. So these are complete vegan sliders.
You're a plant-based weirdo.
We need to
sliders.
That needs to be noted. Now, Taryn, you are not a vegetarian or a vegan, are you?
I'm not. I'm a carnivore.
Okay.
I like my meats.
And you brought in pigs in a blanket.
I sure did, but I did make some vegan ones for Sarah and Steve just in case.
Great, wonderful.
But you guys don't have to eat that crap.
Okay.
I won't.
Danny V, your mission was jalapeno poppers.
It was.
Okay.
They look good, man.
They do.
really
I'm
good.
excited to eat this.
Bacon wrapped, guys.
Okay.
Boom.
And Sarah is still alive. She did not burn the house down. And she
Yay.
successfully made what we believe to be macaroni and cheese.
Yes.
It looks like it.
Now, did you make this last night, I'm assuming, right?
I did, yes.
And you feel like you did a pretty good job on this?
I did an okay job.
An okay job.
My house is still there, so it's not burned down. So
Okay. That
that's
was
a
our
success.
first concern.
Baby steps.
Not
Seriously.
even the food,
We
just
were
your
terrified.
health.
Okay, Ted, since you are the head chef, why don't we start with you, and you can pick the item that you would like to try first.
Just based on presentation and the way it looks, let's try Miggs' slider.
Okay. All right, here we go.
To his credit, there is a piece of cheese, some
Is it
condiments,
cheese?
and a
No,
pickle.
it's not cheese.
Yeah. Well, it's fake cheese.
It's fake cheese.
So no.
It's cheese adjacent.
I believe they call that please.
Now, you fried up this meat stuff, I guess, in a pan?
Yeah, it's beyond meat. Put it all together. Put it on a pan. Cooked it up.
Okay.
Yep.
You
a little
believe-
garlic.
Fake cheese on top? Like a little, okay.
Garlic, pepper.
Much better than I thought it was going to be.
Surprisingly good.
Let's go.
I gave you credit.
I am. This one I thought would be in the doghouse immediately.
Oh, yeah.
I'm completely wrong. That's fantastic.
I tested it on my 5-year-old daughter. She liked it, but then again, what does that mean?
Absolutely no.
It tasted like a slider. If you would have told me that it was all plant-based, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, very good. Okay.
Well done, sir.
Let's go. Hell yeah. 1 for 1.
Drunk chef would eat 5.
Good. I have extras.
Okay. All right. Ted, what are you thinking now?
Let's try some mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Oh, man.
All right, Sarah.
Sarah, what did you sprinkle on here at the end? What is this?
Well, this is my Sarah's Superb Ranchy Mac and Cheesy.
Ranchy
So,
mac and cheese.
There's a little ranch in there, and there's a little ranch Doritos crumbled on top for a little crunch, you know?
Okay. So this is just like being on the farm.
Sarah,
that is shockingly good.
Great. This is shockingly not bad.
Oh,
really good. Seriously, I had no faith in you, and I don't say that to be mean. I just heard your stories all week, and I'm like, this woman's going to kill us or kill herself.
I expected her to put a block of cheese in with some pasta, and we'd have like that stringy, gross.
You really made this.
Yes. I mean,
George did not help.
Right.
So you built a roux and melted cheese.
he was closely watching me the entire time.
So they didn't want the house to burn down.
Exactly.
Yes.
He's never given me so much attention.
I'm impressed. Again,
he had to help her teach her how to preheat an oven.
I heard that.
And that was the one part I was confident in. And then he started filming me, and I didn't know how to do it.
You didn't know how to preheat an oven.
No.
Correct.
How are you alive?
He asks that all the time.
No, I'm serious.
My husband. I don't.
I mean, like, even if you eat out for every meal, how are you not 900 pounds, too?
I know, right? I love those vegetables.
Even if you're buying frozen food, you can't turn the oven on to put it in there?
No, I use a microwave.
Oh. Or just eat frozen pizza? You're just microwaving it?
Ew, man.
How old are you?
I eat like I'm 12, okay? I love a Lunchable too, Ted.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm shocked, man. These Uncrustables are frozen. What's the next revelation? Okay, Ted, where are we going now here?
It's a toss-up. Let's try that pig in the blanket.
All right.
Pig in the blanket.
Now, I will tell you this.
Okay.
Crescent rolls. I did an egg wash on the plant-based ones have no egg wash, just so you guys know.
All right.
Egg wash with a little bit of kosher salt on the top, and then there's 4 dipping sauces. There is a South Carolina style barbecue, like a mustard-based one. There's a Chipotle Marionberry barbecue sauce, and then your classic ketchup and mustard.
All right. My first bite, I'm going without any dipping sauce. Then I'm getting into that Carolina deal.
Oh my! And you actually used a little smoky.
Yes.
Taste that smoke.
Come on, man. These are
Some of them have cheese, some of them don't. Could be a surprise.
You know what you're doing, dude. This is a solid pig in a blanket right here. Wow. We should have a Super Bowl party now. I know.
Taryn, that's superb, man.
Seriously.
Good Lord. You made all these sauces by yourself.
No, I did not make this.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing that hurts Taryn is that pigs in a blanket are so common. But it's delicious.
But I've never made it before. I've done many little smoky dishes, but I've never made pigs in a blanket before.
I've never seen you try the blankets.
Yeah, and look, the extra effort going to the store to buy sauce really put it over the top.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
But I will say, the egg wash is an egg freshly laid by one of my hens.
Was it really?
An affordable egg.
What's the name of this hen? Are we going to die?
All right, I think we got to finish with Danny's because Castles, he's on both. I feel like both shows are judging, so these are kind of separate almost.
All right.
So let's try Danny's.
I would like to say there's also a ranch dip that I made. If you would like to dip your jalapeno popper into a ranch dip.
I'm going to try it as is first.
They're also, some of them have cream cheese and some of them have mozzarella. I'm not sure which ones you guys got.
Yeah.
Wrapped in bacon.
Oh, my God. That's solid, dude.
Wow.
That's solid. Wow.
Yeah.
That is, freaking fantastic.
He also made a plant-based one for me, which is just a jalapeno.
Man, that is good.
You like Danny nailed it. And you know what? Sometimes with jalapeno poppers, if you're not careful, you leave a bunch of seeds in there or something. They can be inedible. Wow. These are on point, dude.
I cannot deal with spice. These are absolutely delicious.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like them.
Man, oh, man. Okay.
Tell you what, you serve these, you'll get me out to emo night.
This is not sad at all. This is happy.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a good meal, guys.
Then we try Castle's skin.
Okay. Now, Ryan, what is it? What did
you got two kinds. You got pulled pork on one of them with cornbread.
All right.
And then the other one is bacon mac and cheese.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and then I did vegan ones with fake cheese, fake bacon, but just so I put a little bit of effort into it, I smoked some portobello and put it on top, just so they'd have a little bit of that flavor and texture.
Okay, I'm going to go pork first.
Slow down, Bobby Flay.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I know you put a lot of time and effort into these, and it shows, dude, seriously. It's solid.
The pork is so good.
That's crying. You said you cooked that pork for a day?
That's 24 hours in the sous vide.
Man. Yes. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, so that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, baby, we're going to suave.
What's that sous vide?
Man, I don't know if I can judge this.
It's so good.
I really don't.
It's a perfect plate.
I mean, I'm not sure.
I mean, the only... Damn it. Sorry, Steve. Yours was delicious, but I feel like that's the first one I could be like, all right, that didn't win.
Okay.
But that, I will, again, if you didn't tell me that was plant-based, nobody would know.
But see, I'm kind of torn because, look, I had no expectation of the mac and cheese or of the slider. Sarah, because we know you cannot cook, Migs, because it's all plant-based, which is not my thing, right? So in that regard,
right,
I might put the sliders toward the top. Going like, I know I like pigs in a blanket. You just didn't F it up. By the way, they are delicious. Bacon-wrapped jalapenos, I mean, like, I'm in, bro.
Stellar.
Right?
Nice work.
No question. Same thing with the potato skin. I mean, like, come on, man. But the slider and the mac and cheese, like, again, not to sound mean, but I'm like, this is going to be terrible. And it is shockingly good, man.
Yeah.
So in that regard, I'm kind of leaning that way.
Okay, I hear it. I think this is what we do.
Because you took something gross and made it taste good.
I'm with you on the mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese is in my top 2.
We are going to vote. The member of the men's room are going to write down the names of the top 2 that we believe.
Okay.
When we come on your show tomorrow morning, as soon as we get on there, we will tell you guys who the winner is of your appetizer group.
Sounds good.
Okay?
I just want to put it out there real quick. If I spent a day and a half making these things and his microwave fake meat sliders beat me, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah. Look, I cooked them. I just reheated them in the microwave.
But that was absolutely fantastic. So tomorrow, Ted is bringing in his chicken buffalo dip. All right?
Correct.
Steve has queso. I believe he brought in queso, too, that you guys could eat without chorizo in it. Our own Mike Hawk's got quesadillas. I have meatballs. We'll get in there. We'll tell you guys the winner. Then you can vote for us. Then we'll do an overall just to see who has the best one. That was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
We should do this once a week.
Absolutely, man. And next time we'll bring the beer.
Okay, the show of the day is coming up at 5:08. You are listening to The Men's Room.
What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. You know what's sneaky? A bunch of big corporations buying up local companies you know and love, gutting them, and keeping the name. But you know who's not a sellout? Pinky's Plumbing. That's right. Pinky's Plumbing's values start with their work ethic, honesty, how they treat their employees, and how they care for their customers. Bigger isn't always better, and that's a fact. You should know you're working with a locally owned company that truly values where they live and work. Pinky's Plumbing. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
Yeah, sure thing. Hey, you sold that car yet?
Yeah, sold it to Carvana.
Oh, I thought you were selling to that guy.
The guy who wanted to pay me in foreign currency, no interest, over 36 months? Yeah, no. Carvana gave me an offer in minutes, picked it up, and paid me on the spot. It was so convenient.
Just like that.
Yep.
No hassle.
None.
That is super convenient.
Sell your car to Carvana and swap hassle for convenience. Pickup fees may apply.
Where'd you get those shoes? Easy. They're from DSW. Because DSW has the exact right shoes for whatever you're into right now. You know, like the sneakers that make office hours feel like happy hour. The boots that turn grocery aisles into runways. And all the styles that show off the many sides of you, from daydreamer to multitasker and everything in between. Because you do it all in really great shoes. Find a shoe for every you at your DSW store or DSW.com.
Plug in a Hyundai EV and the extraordinary happens. From the charge time and range in the Ioniq 5 and 6 to the adventurous spirit of the Kona Electric to the 601 horsepower Ioniq 5N. Hyundai EVs make the extraordinary electrifying. There's joy in every journey.
EPA estimated 303-mile driving range for 2024 Ioniq 5 SE SEL limited rear-wheel drive and 361-mile driving range for 2024 Ioniq 6 SE long-range rear-wheel drive with fully charged battery. Actual range may vary. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details.
The brand new Grand Casino and Shoreline is now open. Step into the action with Vegas-style table games like Baccarat, Heads Up Hold'em Poker, Pai Gow, Blackjack, and High Card Flush. Feeling hungry? Feast on delicious Chinese, Vietnamese, and continental dishes plus breakfast favorites. Dine in or take out. And don't miss daily happy hours from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. to midnight. Grand Casino and Shoreline off Aurora. Open daily from 9 a.m. to 4 a.m. Visit GrandCasinoGaming.com. Welcome to the Grand Experience.
99.9 KISW. The Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill.
All right, cut to 5:08. We will drink and toast with the shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way at 5:50. But first, quick check out Mike Hogg and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
Thank you, Miles. According to a psychologist and neuroscientist, you do indeed have the power to turn the intensity up or down on an emotional response.
Well, sure.
And basically, it was a kind of a self-help article that was saying, you know, we have more control over our emotions than we give ourselves credit for.
I believe that to be true.
I 100% agree that's absolutely true.
I discovered that when I had kids. Hey, seriously, right? Because when it's adults, you have one reaction to things that really annoy you or bug you or took you by surprise. And with kids, you realize, take a deep breath and dial this down. And so they think that, like when I'm angry, I'm just I'm very conversational about it. Like, in my head, I'm stewing, man.
I'm about to strangle these guys.
But it's made a difference in most other parts of my life as well.
There's certain times, too. Right? Like, if something's really bugging you, you might, I don't know, be a little more colorful or whatever with a certain friend that you, like, trust or whatever.
Sure.
As opposed to talking about it with other people.
Yeah. Well, you run into that moment where you do kind of have to establish, am I okay nuking this thing, or do I need to make sure that this bridge is still intact here?
Correct.
So, yep, I feel it.
And I mean, and look, there's some people who just can't. Right? There's some people just yell and scream at the drop of a dime.
Yeah,
that's all they know.
Sure. They just don't. Very well-endowed men are opening up about the struggles of living with a massive member.
Yeah, I bet they are.
It sucks, you see.
Man, yeah. Oh, it's a terrible lady. This is my huge hog.
They have self-esteem issues, you guys.
Yeah.
Why? Women are turning them down. They're breaking up with them because they just can't take it.
My penis is just so big.
It's just so massive. It's too much.
Is that what that story was about?
Yeah.
I didn't click on it. I just, I mean, come on.
Right.
I just don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. Like,
I thought it was going to be more something like they couldn't get noonish.
No, it's
just
not
too
that
big.
Yeah, it's too much.
A lot of women are only so shallow.
Exactly. I mean, you don't need a doggone broadsword to take out a wombat.
You don't, but it looks a lot more threatening when you do.
Is that a saying?
I think it is.
You know what?
Right
It's
now.
a Mike Hawkism is what it is.
All right, I'm just checking.
You don't need a sword to take out a wombat. That needs to be a T-shirt.
A broadsword?
Broadsword. Take out a wombat. I don't know. As I was saying
like to
it,
stab them up close and personal.
As I was saying, I was like, "What's a small animal?" Shoot, I've already started. Go with wombat.
Yeah.
Now you know.
You don't need a shovel to take off the snake's head.
That's right.
But it helps.
It helps. Kitchen knife does the trick.
You got to get up close.
Mm-hmm. That's right. You got to know what you're doing with it. Ted just shifted his mental image there, like, now I'm too damn close to this snake.
Yeah. My buddy Will last summer, one was trying to get in his garage. He had to use a little plastic shovel.
God. New research out of Pennsylvania says that we often cheat unconsciously to simply feel better about ourselves. Not talking about emotional cheating or anything like that, but it's actual, we're cheating at whatever competition or thing that we're doing.
All right.
And it's just basically to make ourselves feel better. If there's some little math problem or a little brain teaser or there's a puzzle that we're doing, we will cheat if there is no
evidence of it.
Not necessarily that there's no evidence of it, even if there is nothing physical to gain from it.
Right.
There's no cash money if you win this thing. It's like, no, you
it's just mac and cheese.
Exactly. It's just mac and cheese. It's kind of like, giving your brother the video game controller so he can beat the big level, and then you can say, I beat the game. Well, no, you didn't. Your brother took care of the hard part, but you don't care. You feel better about yourself because you did it.
It's like me giving my son a broadsword, then he goes and kills the wombat.
That's right.
Then I tell my wife that I did it.
Yep.
I killed the wombat for you, man. Didn't even use a broadsword or nothing.
I've also heard that if you talk about goals a ton out, like too much, they took like two control groups, right?
All right.
They were both going to run a marathon.
Okay.
But half the group was not allowed to talk about it. The other half, they said, if you want to, go ahead. And the people that talked about their goals a lot ended up not achieving them because something in their brain almost tricked them that they had already accomplished it.
Yeah.
Just by simply saying,
because you've gotten so much support from other people who want you to achieve the goal, right? Your satisfaction is almost there.
And that was a little bit of what was in that article. It talked about our self-deceit is what they called it. And that's exactly what you're talking about, that they would go out there and they say, I'm going to run this marathon, I'm going to run this marathon. Like you said, in their brains, you've already done it.
That's why a lot of times, and I hold true to this. I'm like, whatever my personal goals are, I don't bring it up. I like to bring in the end result.
Absolutely.
This is what I've done. You didn't know I was doing.
I tried to run a marathon.
And then also, same with like New Year's resolutions.
100%.
To a degree, I'm like, dude, keep it to yourself. I know you want to announce it, and that's cool, but you'll feel better if you announce it in April and say, hey, for the last 4 months, I've been doing blank.
Well, and that's always I don't know, with the fitness stuff, right? I know plenty of people who have gotten in great shape and didn't really talk about it and then would just post like, hey, this is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Then I know some people, they'll post about it as they're going, well, it's going to keep me honest. And I'm like, does it keep you honest? Or I don't know.
Do you just feel
whichever
better about
way
telling
works
everybody?
for you, do it, first of all. But
Good call. Just make sure it actually does garner a result and it's not in your
Right.
head.
Yeah.
Spring is hot on our heels, gents, and that means It is.
That's not what Puxatawny Phil said, Mike.
Yeah, man. You're not even Staten Island Chuck's like
6 weeks, man.
It's not hot on our heels.
We've planned things. 6
Wombat
weeks.
killer.
Oh, God.
Wombat boy.
Woodchucks are next, Ted. Bring my broadsword.
Watch out, squirrels.
But that means spring cleaning will be up upon us before we know it. The time that we get into those pesky areas that we work tirelessly to avoid. But it doesn't have to be as hard as we think.
The Men's Room Top 10. The Men's Room Top 10.
How to clean the 10 things annoying you most. This is a cleaning hack I've used for years, and it makes even the most despicable jobs enjoyable and even rewarding. Step 1. Take that disgusting mess and put it in your hands. Step 2. Open door. Step 3. Throw it in the trash. Step 4. Drink whiskey.
Here. Amen to that.
Step 4.
Alcohol makes cleaning so much better.
Yes.
It's a great cleaning agent, and you feel better as you do it.
Take a sip, put some on the rag.
Yeah, that's why I get hammered on vodka because I'm cleaning.
Damn right. How to clean the 10 things that annoy you most. The one in the kitchen that always gets skipped. You might clean the stove on top, but when's the last time you cleaned the oven?
You know what, man? Proud to say maybe 3 months ago.
All right.
Yeah.
They say easily the worst job in the house, but a gleaming oven will become one of your life's new pleasures. Let's see here.
I can confidently tell you, I haven't.
Yes.
Look, man, we redid the kitchen about 2 years ago now. I'm trying to keep that bitch clean. And I've never had a new oven, so I never realized what they actually look like on the inside. Everyone's oven looks about the same on the inside, so we got this thing seriously. My motivation was, I want some of that gleam back, man.
Yeah. So this guy says to take out the rack and the racks and leave them to soak in a bath of very hot, soapy water. They say washing up liquid is one of the best things for tackling grease. Slowly, little and often, work on the bottom of the oven, even 15-minute slots. Wait until after you've used the oven and it is cooled but is still warm. Use hot, soapy water and a cloth. And every time that you use the oven, go in there, go at it, and eventually you'll start to see a difference.
Yeah, okay. I got after that bad boy,
Just got to keep on tackling it. Freshening your fridge. When's the last time you guys cleaned the fridge? I did this just last month, if I'm not mistaken.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, because you just get stuff that spills in there.
Are we talking about cleaning the crap out of it or like scrubbing it clean?
Scrubbing it clean. No, you're actually washing the inside of your fridge.
Yeah, I'll take the 5th.
Okay. They say take everything out and put it into a cool bag. Have a sink full of hot, soapy water ready and wash all of the shelves. Wipe the inside of the fridge with water and a microfiber cloth. You don't really want to be introducing much in the way of products. The drip tray in the back can get clogged up, maybe with bits of labels from jars. Get a cotton bud, put some kitchen roll round on it, round it, and dab it in and out of the hole to keep it free flowing.
I mean, I don't do all of that, but my wife and I have this unspoken agreement where she does not like clutter, right?
Same.
So eventually she'll just kind of rearrange, clean out the fridge, and now everything's organized and realize you have a lot more space. And then typically I will take advantage of that, and because now I can see all the little spots and dots and what kind of sauce was that 15 years ago.
That's right.
Thing. Yeah.
Yep. And you feel better when you open your fridge and
do.
it is white walls in there again.
Because I'm eating the stuff in there.
Exactly. Descale your loo, they says. You need to remove some of the water first so as not to dilute the cleaning product too much. Scoop it out with rubber-gloved hands or plunge it down the U-bend with a toilet brush. Put some lime scale removing product down there and leave overnight.
I probably should do that. I've never done that. I mean, I'll toilet brush and all that kind of thing, but
yeah,
never did a deep clean of the toilet.
I usually go in there and I'll bleach the tub or the shower. I'll hit the toilet cleaner in there and let it set for a while as I wipe everything down real quick and then scrub it down. Getting a sparkling shower, as long as we're talking in the bathroom there. This person uses a 50-50 ratio of white vinegar and water solution in an old spray bottle. Helps tackle the lime scale and dirt. If you've got a clogged up shower head, check first that it won't damage the surface, and you can sit it in a white vinegar solution. Try to use as few chemicals as possible.
I swear by those hard-working scrubbing bubbles.
Scrubbing bubbles is always one of those.
I swear by bleach.
Just Clorox bleach?
I just take it and spray it on the tiles, man. I come in the next day and it is spotless.
Yeah, bleach will do that.
I mean, I don't know what's in the scrubbing bubbles. I know it's very chemically. It's like you spray it on there, then you basically have to leave the bathroom. Let them do their work for a minute.
You don't want to see what they're doing. Just leave.
Yeah, you just don't want to inhale it.
That's the only reason I don't use just straight bleach. It works best, but just I walk in there and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, and if you end up dying because you're using scrubbing bubbles or bleach cleaning your bathroom, that's pathetic.
When's the last time that you went to town on those windows?
Once a year.
Once a year, all right.
I wait for the sun to come out.
Right.
While I'm home. Then
you
come
go,
through the
Jesus.
windows. Oh my God.
It's
And I look down at the floor and go, that's next.
Yep.
They say if you have UPVC frames, use a cream cleaner or a damp sponge with bicarbonate of soda on. For wooden painted windows, dry dust them with a clean, then clean with an orange oil-based product to protect the wood. Don't forget to clean the handle. Just use what you've been using on the frame.
Yeah, I always clean the handle. What pisses me off about the windows, man, anytime I look, most of it is the bottom third of the window down, and it is all dog nose prints.
It is.
Right, because I can tell the kids, like, hey, guys, I'm going to clean the windows. Use the damn handle, so putting your hands on there. Fine. The dog, like, that means nothing. So it's just dog nose prints, right?
It is.
And it really annoys me, but there's nothing you can do.
And it builds up over a while. The cats do it, too.
Oh, I know.
Dude, my sister's dog is like a small, like, just doesn't shut up.
Yeah.
But he's always at the front window, right? So he bops his little nose on it. So it has this.
Yeah, all the prints.
Right. And I was like, man, that just looks. And my sister, to her credit, keeps a spotless house. She's like, I know. But she's like, I can't. Every time I clean it, like, when he leaves for a few days or whatever, she'll clean it. But she's like, there's no point as he sits up there.
I know. It's so annoying.
And the dog's racist.
Cool.
Right.
Well, I'm just saying.
She lives in the wrong part of town to have a racist
That's
dog.
the problem.
But it's against white people.
Well, then it wouldn't bark.
That dog
It would
wouldn't
only be barking at us.
Yeah, fair call.
Is she in Brooklyn?
Brooklyn Park.
Oh, the white people there are scary.
Well, somebody else's dog attacked her dog. The owner was black. We figured that's why now the dog wasn't always racist.
Don't try to justify, man. Racist ass dog. I'm born a racist ass litter. A racist ass mom.
There's always a reason for it. There's always a good reason for it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the reason I'm racist.
Yeah, right.
Someone pepper sprayed me.
How to clean the 10 things annoying you most. Tackle the junk drawer. When's the last time you guys actually opened that up and organized and cleaned out the junk drawer?
We don't really have one anymore, but all the scissors are now all in one place. If my daughter has not gotten a hold of them, the batteries are in one place. But it's kind of spread out in different areas, and we found you're less likely to make a complete mess. Like, no. This is where the batteries go. This is where this goes.
Yep.
And again, that was just redoing the kitchen. So, like, all the drawers we put in were kind of accounted for.
Okay.
I will say the one thing we did figure out, which we never did before, and it's cheap as F, we went to IKEA, and they just have, like, all those drawer separator things.
Oh, yeah.
It is staggering how much more organized you keep anything when you have those things in there.
They say, quite simply, only put back the things that you use. If you think, I might need that one day, no, you won't, because you haven't used it in the last year.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair.
This guy says, I used to have a dish full of keys, and I never knew what they were even for. One day, I just threw them away. Did I come down to grief? No.
Then I went to unlock the shed and went, oh.
No,
damn it, man.
That's the problem is I have the fear of like, no, this is actually something important that I just haven't touched, but I also do go by the rule that if I haven't touched it in 365 days, I should be okay to not have this anymore.
Yes. Yep. But on day 366, you'll figure out what it was for.
Kidding. Under the bed, they say it's a good time to flip your mattress if it needs it. Give it a vacuum. If you have a steam cleaner, use that as well. Hold the steamer 30 centimeters away from the mattress. Make sure that you measure that. People go too close and get the mattress wet, and then they can't go to bed. Leave the window open so the mattress can dry. If you have stains on your mattress, a carpet cleaning product should get them off.
I like sleeping in a damp bed.
Feels great.
Damp bed with stains.
Very therapeutic.
I like to wake up moldy.
Yeah.
And then when you're done and it dries out, put one of those plastic covers over it.
We got one, dude. Makes it
for the bed bug cover, essentially. And then you won't sweat into it and destroy the mattress.
Exactly. When's the last time you guys cleaned the walls, ceilings, and doors?
I'm a little more anal than you think. So within the last 8 weeks, probably.
If I see anything on it, I scrub it off.
I got you. Okay.
I am not the clean freak or like dude, if I clean up, like I was looking at my fan yesterday, I was like, yeah, damn, that's dusty.
Well, and I don't know how I can walk around my house and there's a random wall that for no rhyme or reason there is a spot of something on there. It's like I don't have kids running around. Yeah, I got the animals, but they ain't getting all the way up there. I know I'm not sneezing food onto this doggone wall. Why is there a weird drip?
I don't know.
Well, your wife likes to sneeze on the walls when you're not home.
She does.
Mouth full of food,
That's
sneezes on the walls.
Savage. They say gently go over it with a brush attachment or with a dry microfiber cloth or paintbrush. If you have a flat-headed mop, use that to dry dust your ceiling. While you're at it, use a brush to dust the light fittings. That's also another good one. Just take down the glass or the plastic or whatever it is on those light fixtures and just clean them off real quick.
I honestly did that in our hallway, right? 4 glass globes. Yeah. And they've been bugging me for a while because they just collect dust, right? It's inevitable. But I took them down, ran them through the dishwasher.
That's what I do.
I put them back up. My son got home from school and thought we had new lights.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, gee, that's how dirty they were. I'm like, bro, it's the same lights. We just cleaned them.
You ever get that sealed one that you look up and you're like, how's there a bug in there?
How do they get in there? All right? Yeah.
You're a crane fly. How in the world did you get the hell in there?
Could you flip it on? You're like, that is a silhouette of a big-ass bug.
And then the last little bit of how to clean the 10 things that annoy you most. It's something that people don't quite think about. But clean your cleaning tools.
Oh, yeah.
String mops give me the heebie-jeebies, this person says. A much better mop is a flat-headed one with a cloth pad that you take off after each time that you wash your floor and stick it in the washing machine. I wash my dustpan brush in the kitchen sink and then dry it outside. Show your vacuum cleaner some love. Many have washable filters. The brush head will probably be clogged with hair. Get a small pair of scissors and snip it right down the middle. This person uses a new dishcloth each day and saves them up until they can go in the washing machine on a hot wash, but they caution against overdoing it on their 100,000 straw. Yeah, okay. So there you go. Some tips on how to clean your house.
I'm pretty good over
it. A little deep in there. A man in New Zealand was filmed at a water park doing something disgusting in the kiddie pool.
What was he doing in the kiddie pool?
Tell you all about it at 5:50.
Thank you, sir. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, have we made it to drinking time?
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Every time it is, as usual, we head to the drink desk and Stephen Throwhill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And today's shot is brought to you by Black Raven Brewing, proud brewers of Men's Room IPA and the Men's Room 20th anniversary lager. And we thank them. And we'll be there tomorrow. Please join us 2 to 6. Today we toast Richard Snyder of somewhere in upstate New York. Now, like a lot of people, Richard is not a fan of the idea of doing jury duty. So, like a lot of people, he made some wild statements during the jury screening process where he was a prospective juror. One of his quotes was, quote, "I know that everybody that comes to court is guilty. They wouldn't be here if they were innocent." And he also said that his interpretation of the innocent until proven guilty thing was that guilty people were brought to court to have it made official that they're guilty and receive their sentence. So, naturally, he was dismissed from the case, but he ended up losing his job because of it. Because Richard is a judge in upstate New York. So the judge that's screening him was like, all right, man, you're dismissed from the case. And then that judge sent a message basically to the bar going, hey, man, we have a judge sitting up here who straight up is like, I know you're guilty. If you're here, you're guilty. We're just here to prove it. So, wow. Dude's a judge and shot down jury duty and was dumb enough to say what his actual opinion is. Isn't that comforting? Isn't that fantastic?
You're going to have to review every one of that guy's cases.
You know that's what's going to... I guarantee you, everyone that he's sentenced to anything is going to ask for that to be reviewed.
Wouldn't he naturally... Nobody would pick him to be on a jury because he's a judge already, I would think.
He is, but I mean, the flip side of that is who better? Right? I mean, assuming that he's on the level, that would be the guy. Look, if I went in there and I'm innocent and I knew that there was a judge in the jury pool, I would have a lot more confidence about my case. Flip side, if I were guilty, I'd have a lot less confidence. But either way, his opinion of all people shouldn't be, well, if you're here, you're guilty.
Dude, I have a buddy, he got jury duty. And he talked to another friend. He's like, do I have to do it? It's like, you have to do it. Like, there's ways to get out of it. But, you know, like, it's good. It's part of the, you know, like, part of your
system. Part of the system, man.
He ends up, somebody on his jury, he ends up BSing with the guy. Got a great job out of it.
Really?
Awesome. Yeah. Jury duty.
Huh. Well, you know, if you're looking for a job, get jury duty.
Go to jury duty.
So we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy.
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies.
Down the hola bichona. All right, it's going to get tested on the line for Profile This. 206-803-ROCK. Profile This is next.
Hiring is a lonely business. Posting jobs, Sifting through resumes, interviews with unqualified applicants, being ghosted. What if you could link with dozens of qualified candidates who are ready to work right now with just one connection? That's Express Employment Professionals. Find us at expresspros.com. One connection, the workforce you need. Problem solved. Express Employment Professionals. expresspros.com.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
So I actually tried Gemini a couple days ago, the Gemini Live where you can talk to it, and it is really crazy to have a full-on conversation with this thing. I was just messing around, so I asked it to give me ideas for hosting during the holidays. And when it starts giving you results, you can just stop it and say, okay, but what about something low-key for a smaller group? And then it adjusts to that, and you can just keep going until you get an idea you want. I think that's what I would use it for the most, brainstorming stuff. It's so good if you don't know where to start or if you hit a wall, you just go to Gemini. It helps you get the ball rolling. But obviously you can use it for all kinds of stuff. If you want to learn something new, you can have it give you advice, ask it to explain Bitcoin in simple terms, or you can have it quiz you on microbiology. I mean, imagine being a student and you've got this personal tutor on hand. It's hard to explain. You really just have to play around with it, see how it listens to you, responds, adapts to your style of conversation. Just try it out. It's free.
At Cardinal Heating and Air, we elevate your comfort with expert HVAC solutions in the greater Seattle area. Our decades of experience have fostered lasting relationships built on quality service. Whether you need AC repair, heating repair, routine maintenance, a new installation, or an emergency fix, you can trust Cardinal Heating and Air, now offering electrical services. Experience the exceptional service and peace of mind that Cardinal Heating and Air delivers today and for years to come.
Auto insurance rates are on the rise, which is why you should call Vern Fonk Insurance. Vern Fonk could save you up to 20% on your auto insurance. The pros at Vern Fonk will do all the work, comparing different plans to find you the best options. And they can insure you over the phone. One call to Vern Fonk could save you up to 20%. Call 206-408-5094. 206-408-5094.
Remember to honk when you drive by Vern Fonk.
Restrictions apply based on a Q3 2023 study of Vern Fonk insurance customers who reported saving when they switched. License number 1070622.
Looking to improve your diet in the new year? Try seeing a personal dietitian with Nourish. Nourish has hundreds of dietitians who specialize in a variety of health concerns, including weight loss, gut health, and more. Meet with your dietitian online and message them anytime through the Nourish app. Nourish accepts hundreds of insurance plans. 94% of patients pay $0 out of pocket. Find your personal dietitian at usenourish.com. That's usenourish.com.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Ready to explore Europe the striped way? Then fly with Condor Airlines. With nonstop flights to Frankfurt, Germany, there are great connection options to several cities. Whether it's the romantic streets of Paris or the stunning beaches of Barcelona, Condor will start your vacation by offering comfortable and spacious cabins. Fly the striped way. Visit condor.com today.
Hey, anyone know what channel the game's on? We know. Download the Sports on What app today and always know how to watch the game. Satellite, cable, or streaming. Sports on What knows the channel the game is on, and you can too. Subscribe today to start your 7-day free trial. Sports on What? We know.
The Men's Room presents Profile This.
And Stephen Throwhill, can you please tell everyone how Profile This is played?
I sure can, Miles. It's a simple game where we share with you a real-life news story. Something that happened right here on planet Earth. And as you listen to the story, based on the stereotypes you believe to be true of people and the decisions that people make, we'll ask you what it is you think makes the story a story. Hello, Jeremy. Okay, never mind, Jeremy. We will not be speaking. Hey, would you three gentlemen like to compete with each other?
I mean, if we have to.
Well, Jeremy, you son of a bitch, don't hang up next time. All right, today, you have your choice of 3 stories. We have the wonderful world of drugs, which, no bias, but it takes place in the fine state of West Virginia. We have Hit Me With Your Best Shot, where you guess the unconventional object that someone used as a weapon. And finally, Animalize This, where you guess the animal responsible for causing the problem.
Going hometown, going drugs.
All right, we go to Princeton, West Virginia. Where is that in your fine state?
Southern. Yeah, southeast, southwest.
Right. We go to Princeton, West Virginia, where a man was arrested following a domestic disturbance at his home. Authorities responded to the residence after receiving a 911 call from Aline Lambert. That's his grandmother. And she reported that her grandson, Brian Justice, had broken 2 windows, was damaging the walls of his room, and had physically assaulted her. She also stated that he had threatened to, quote, kill everyone if the law was called. Now, officers arrived at the scene around 10 a.m.
What year is it?
I know.
Call the law. The man.
One cop positioned himself near the back window of the residence, a known escape route used by this guy in prior incidents, while another officer approached the front door. Well, Justice attempted to flee through the window, but he retreated back inside upon seeing law enforcement officers. They were able to take him into custody inside of the residence. Following his arrest, officers spoke with both victims, that'd be his mother, Kathy Moore, and told police that he'd been making threats against both her and his grandmother throughout the morning and was under the influence of drugs. The grandmother, meanwhile, confirmed that she'd been pushed and threatened during the altercation. So through all of that, the question is, what drug was this pillar of society on when he started threatening everybody?
Side note here. There are a ton of people with the last name Justice in the state of West Virginia. All of them are up to no good.
Really?
Every single justice that I knew was up to no good. All of the time, yes.
Well, in this case, was he on meth? Was he on crack? Was he on bath salts? Or was he on PCP? So meth, crack, bath salts, or PCP. What was Mr. Brian Justice high on when he threatened to kill everyone if, quote, the law was called? Don't call the law.
I'm just going to go old-fashioned meth there, I think.
I was between meth and PCP, so I'm going to go PCP on that one.
He wasn't naked, right?
No, he was not naked. As far as I know, he was not naked.
Just to be the contrarian here, I'll go crack.
Crack cocaine.
Krizak.
What was this fine, upstanding individual on? Meth, crack, bath salts, or PCP? We'll find out next.
That was a tease.
You are listening to The Men's Room.
The debauchery rolls on. You're listening to The Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Category is drugs today on Profile This. We got a West Virginia man arrested after a domestic disturbance in his home. His grandmother actually called the police after he attacked her.
Yes.
Mom was involved, everything else. Either way, they brought over a whole team to try to get this guy arrested. Question is, what drug was he on? Meth, crack, bath salts, or PCP?
Yes, indeed. And let us start with D-Ted Smith.
Yeah.
You wet with crack. I'm afraid it was not crack. Mike Hawk, you went with PCP.
Yeah, I did.
But again, he wasn't naked. Miles Montgomery, you went with the good old methamphetamine. And you are correct,
yes. I knew he didn't have a job. Now, for all TV news all the time, it is time for TV Time with Ted.
And now, because your pathetic life is confined to countless hours in front of a talking box, The Men's Room presents TV Time with Ted.
All right, your choices today. You got the Jimmys.
Fallon and Kimball.
Seth Meyers, Stephen Colbert, or Ted Smith.
Is it Ted or is it late night?
It is right through the entire. These guys have talented teams, writer or something, come up with their monologues each and every night.
It is up to you to determine, is this an actual late-night joke and from whom, or can it be a The Ted Smith original?
New York Times published a profile yesterday of a Philadelphia fan who owns more than 300 jerseys. Even more amazing, there's a Jets fan who has 2.
Fallon.
Myers.
The New York Times published a profile yesterday of a Philadelphia Eagles fan who owns more than 300 jerseys. Even more amazing, there's a Jets fan who has 2.
People Magazine posted a list of condiments that don't last as long as some people think. Once it's open, you're supposed to use ketchup within 6 months, and mayonnaise only lasts 2 months. But when does mayonnaise ever last 2 months, said white people.
That's right.
Yeah. I think the late night guys would make that joke?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. They're gutless. It's network TV.
And they're white.
We haven't owned it yet the whole way through. You know, and we joke around about it. I mean, we could take yoga and stuff. I mean, mayonnaise kind of on the...
I'm the mayonnaise man. The Chiefs are going to their 3rd Super Bowl in a row, which has never been done. It's more rare than seeing an empty veggie platter at a Super Bowl party. Anyone want a lukewarm cucumber?
Colbert.
Fallon.
The Chiefs are going for their 3rd Super Bowl in a row, which has never been done. Yep. It's more rare than seeing an empty veggie platter at a Super Bowl party. It's like lukewarm cucumber, anyone?
Yeah, the cucumber part does kind of suck. I mean, the broccoli is good. Yeah. Or you could just be that person that just takes your chicken wing and puts it in the ranch in the middle of the veggie tray.
Yeah, I'm always like, who brought this?
I think it's good. I said, you got to eat a few pieces, but like, look, I'm healthy. Last month, New Jersey took the bald eagle off their endangered species list and placed them on the specials menu at Wingstop.
Seth?
Seth.
New Jersey last month took the bald eagle off its endangered species list and placed them on the specials menu at Wingstop.
We're doing thighs now.
That'd be a big wing.
Yeah, some of those giant wings, though, like, you can't cook like you do chicken wings, right?
Right, it's just not the same.
It's like turkey wings, right? Very rarely do you eat them, but again, that's a staple in some soul food. But you gotta braise those bad boys, cook them low and slow in liquid for
Best thing to just put them in water and make a stock at the end.
That's the secret of soul food. Low and slow.
Well, look, nowadays it's become super popular because everybody's a barbecue person.
Right.
But at the end of the day, right, when you look at a lot of that stuff, that's all it is terrible cuts of beef or
That's
meat.
exactly it. Like, take your time with it.
Yeah, let's figure out a way to make it good. Does anybody in here watch TV while they're eating dinner?
Sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they did a study, and they said about 2/3 of Americans say they usually watch TV while eating dinner. 63% said they do. 41% said they talk with people when they're eating. I will say this. I think it depends on who you're with.
Yes.
Like, if I have other people at home, I generally don't.
Right.
But if it's just me, then, yeah, the TV's on.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, I mean, I do have a bar stool I can sit on to eat, but typically I'll just take it down to the coffee table, and that's my time to start looking for some shows. And once I find the show, then I start eating.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, right, if somebody's over and you're eating, it's like, all right, we should sit at the table. But
Sure.
I'm with you. Like, even if I sit at my bar top table, I can still look at the tube.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not in the room with the TV, but I can clearly see it.
Yeah.
And it's on.
Exactly.
And I'm watching it.
Well, it's tough, too. Sometimes, like, even to this day, right? Sometimes you'll still take a Zoom thing, whether it's, like, your doctor or somebody.
Yeah.
But I gotta be cautious. The way I have my computer set up, like, if I'm talking to my doctor and I got the TV on, like, I think he'll notice me just, like, it's like
zoning out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My thing is, by the time I get home, 6:30 or whatever the time is, it takes me a while to wind down.
Yeah.
And then I'll just start prepping food and start getting things ready to go. But by the time I sit down and eat, it's probably 8:45, 9 o'clock.
I'm with you. It takes a minute.
Yeah. Just to be able to feel hungry.
Sure.
You know, especially after eating all those super sides today.
Yes.
I'm not going to be hungry tonight till like 9:30.
I'm with you.
You know, I'm dead serious.
TV's not the only thing people are up to at dinner. 28% say they often use their phone. 16% say they listen to music. 8% said they read.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe a recipe. That's about it.
6% say they make phone calls. Hey, don't do that.
Now, I don't want to talk to you when you have a mouthful of food.
It is so annoying. I say to people all the time, I said, are you eating? Yeah. I said, I will call you back.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like, or put it down. Right? Put the goddamn chicken down. 6% say they play video games while they're eating.
Yeah.
No.
That makes your controller or your keyboard just disgusting.
I'm guessing that's kids.
So, Miles, I'm on your side. You said, you'll watch TV. Do you ever find if you're eating like a salad or something crunchy? Like if it's like if I'm watching a Western, they're talking like this.
Right. Can't hear the damn thing.
Yeah, I feel like once I start crunching or eating some chips, like it's like crunch, crunch. It's like, all right, I got to turn this off so I can pay attention.
Or turn the volume up.
Yeah, turn the volume up over your crunch.
Yeah, I know. I just hate being an old guy blaring TV. Like my neighbors are older. They're always like, is TV too loud? Like, I don't give an F, but it is loud.
Yeah.
Then 1% say they usually eat dinner while driving or on their commute.
Jesus.
That seems awfully high. I feel like the meal you generally would eat commuting is going to be breakfast. Right?
Right, you're going into the office, you're running late. I think it depends where you live.
I don't even know what's right. I just feel like you're always in much more of a hurry in the morning than you are in the evening.
Because it's hard to be late going home, but you can certainly be late for work, as far as what you have to deal with, right?
Right, and I feel like in breakfast, too, like I'm not a huge breakfast person unless it's the weekend, but, like, you could sip a coffee and pound down a protein or granola bar or something while you're driving.
Or eat a donut.
Or, yeah, eat a donut. Maybe a tiny little breakfast taco.
Yeah, I see it a lot.
Yeah, it sounds good. It's amazing what some people eat while they're driving.
Soup.
And then it said 17% of Americans usually eat dinner in 10 minutes or less.
My daughter
15
eats,
to 20 maybe.
My daughter eats like drag racing. I have never seen anything like it in my life. It's like someone just hit the green light or fired a gun or I don't know what the hell's going on, man. I mean, it's almost like I starved her entire life.
Right.
And she's going to eat this before I reach over and take some. I don't even, she ate so fast last night, I could not even comprehend what she had done. I was like, Jesus, dude.
I usually eat pretty slow, but I do find that if I'm actually like, if somebody's over and we're sitting at the table, like, having a proper meal, then I feel like I almost eat faster.
Really?
Yeah. Because I guess sometimes I'll get distracted and start watching the game or something while I'm eating dinner.
Sure.
I don't know. I try to take my time and enjoy it.
Depending what it is, yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Amy Schumer, she's got a new movie out, Kind of Pregnant, on Netflix. Basically, she was going to make a big joke about Robert Kardashian. So she called up Kim Kardashian.
All right.
And was like, hey, I'm going to make this joke about your dad or whatever. Is that cool? And she said Kim was basically like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's all right. Like, he did defend O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, can't deny that.
Right? Who was always suspected of murder.
See, I think I would have called the mom. She was the one married to him. I mean, they were the one that created this whole thing.
I wouldn't care if she takes it.
Nobody cares. And if the mom's mad at you, if you're Amy Schumer, that's one thing. But you don't want Kim Kardashian mad at you.
That's a good point.
She has a massive following and this and that.
Yeah.
You know what? I agree with old Tom on this one. Tom Brady said, basically, he's calling the game, so he can't pick who he thinks is going to win.
Of course.
He wants to have a good game. I will say, at this point, probably just because of my dislike of the Eagles, I'm going to cheer for the Chiefs. And also, it would be impressive to see somebody actually win 3 Super Bowls in a row.
It would be. I just prefer it not be them.
So a lot of people are anti-Chiefs. And he says, basically, Tom Brady's like, I'm all here for it. People always hated on us for so many years. I didn't understand because, all I did was we try to do things the right way. We try to go out and compete for our job, and we win. It's to be in this country and not cheer for excellence is beyond me. Look, it's the truth, but also people get tired of seeing it.
I mean, that's all. Like, everyone's going to cheer for excellence. We get that. If the Chiefs do win, then like them or not, you'll still be like, yeah, I saw the first and only 3-time Super Bowl winner, but it's also fun to root against them. Mm-hmm. Because we know how good
I wanted it to be Commanders Bills the whole way. So now I'm just like, whatever.
Right, because people like the underdog. Detroit was a big hero in the NFL because they had never been to the show before, so everybody's pulling for them. Whereas with the Chiefs, the first one, hell yeah, great work, guys, you did it. The second one, all right, we got 3-peat. And then the third one's like, we've seen this movie twice now. Then the only thing that they've got to stand on is that we've never seen anybody win the Super Bowl 3 times.
Correct. And people just get tired of watching the same team win, right?
Yeah.
Again, DeMatha Catholic, my high school, is notoriously good at sports and stuff. I talk about it. Other DeMatha guys talk about it. But if you live in that area, if you didn't go to that school or you don't have a relative that did, nobody likes us. Everybody hates. They're always people will go cheer just to see another school beat you at football. So, I mean, I get it. It's tough, but people are just like, oh, great. Yeah, shocking. You guys won another title.
Well, and maybe things would be a little bit different if it wasn't a repeat Super Bowl of, 2 years ago?
Right.
Yeah. And it's just the same damn thing.
But who knows? I mean, but the flip side is, look, I'm an AFC guy, so obviously I just want the Chiefs to lose just to be able to say that. The flip side of it is, if you play for the Chiefs, don't feel bad for them. If you hate me because I'm freaking awesome and your team is steaming garbage again, and you were on our schedule and we beat you again, and you schemed against us and we beat you again, I'm okay with that. Support a better team.
And here's the other thing, too, is that, I know a lot of people get on him, but, Patrick Mahomes, if they win this third Super Bowl and it's a three-peat, I got news for you. He's not all of a sudden going to go heel turn and be like, suck it. I told you I'm the best, right? He's still going to be Patrick Mahomes, I'm just out here working hard.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Whether you like Travis Kelce or not, he is prolific at his job. He's been there the whole time. Who do you got? Jones on defense. I don't think they're going to come out and be like, we hate you, America.
I told you, bitches.
Well, and get ready. If they win 3, guess what they're going to do? They're going to go for a fourth.
Yeah.
Correct. So they ain't slowing down. They ain't stopping after 3.
Here's the thing. You hope whatever team you're supporting, good or not, is attempting to win the Super Bowl every single season. And if they're not, do not pay attention to that team, New York Jets. So the fact that someone is actually, right now, we're on a roll.
And people, even though we say we don't, we love dynasties, right? The NBA has a bit of a problem right now. It's cool that a team wins it, but it's been 8 years in a row where it's somebody else different.
Right.
After a while, the casual fans, it's who do I cheer for in this or who do I cheer against?
It's more fun to talk about dynasties in the past tense versus living through it because it's the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, great point, Mike.
Thank you.
Let's see. They're also going to announce some Hall of Fame stuff. But NFL Honors, that's tonight on Fox. You want to check that out. It's being hosted by Snoop Dogg.
Nice.
We'll have some conversation about that tomorrow, too, because the Eli Manning thing is very interesting.
Okay.
He has 2 Super Bowls, but his stats don't say Hall of Famer.
No.
But 2 Super Bowls say 2-time Super Bowl champion.
And he beat Tom Brady.
Yeah, he beat the best, man.
Thank you, Ted. We appreciate it. You're listening to The Men's Room.
What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. Slow drain being a pain? Call Pinky. That pipe's being a little leaky? Call Pinky. When the toilet won't flush and you're in a rush? Call Pinky. When your shower lost all its spray power? Call Pinky. When your sink's on the blink? Call Pinky. Pinky's Plumbing promises to lick all your plumbing problems quick. So when your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
Plumbing backs up and things get stinky. Call Pinky's.
Yeah, sure thing. Hey, you sold that car yet?
Yeah, sold it to Carvana.
Oh, I thought you were selling to that guy.
The guy who wanted to pay me in foreign currency, no interest, over 36 months? Yeah, no. Carvana gave me an offer in minutes, picked it up, and paid me on the spot. It was so convenient.
Just like that.
Yep.
No hassle.
None.
That is super convenient. Sell your car to Carvana and swap hassle for convenience. Pickup fees may apply.
Where'd you get those shoes? Easy. They're from DSW. Because DSW has the exact right shoes for whatever you're into right now. You know, like the sneakers that make office hours feel like happy hour. The boots that turn grocery aisles into runways. And all the styles that show off the many sides of you, from daydreamer to multitasker and everything in between. Because you do it all in really great shoes. Find a shoe for every you at your DSW store or DSW.com.
Now, it's time to hit the headlines. Here's my car.
All right, our top story, we go to the lovely world of the internet where for once they agree. A man in New Zealand was filmed at a local water park by a fellow patron that spotted him in the kiddie pool. The video, which has since been viewed millions of times, features the man doing the unthinkable, mere feet away from children playing, bathing himself in the shallow pool. He lathers soap around his body, still wearing swim trunks, not to worry, which is criticized by the filmer, getting even more intense when he moves inside his swim trunks to get a good shine on the old derriere. For once, the internet seems to agree about one thing. This man was way out of line and just downright disgusting for his actions.
Just not the right place to do it, man.
There was a couple people that were trying to say, you know, look, it's better than all the peeing and pooping that the kids are doing in the pool. But then there was somebody else that said that they got some sort of skin infection because of soap in the pool. And
You're not getting clean if you're in chlorine.
Exactly.
So just stop.
There's showers in the locker room. Go do that in there.
Exactly.
Aren't you supposed to wash yourself after a pool? Right, not in the pool.
Right. You should always rinse off before you go into the pool and rinse off when you get out.
Correct.
Which generally, you're at a hotel, whatever, it doesn't matter. But like when I lived in Belltown, that building had a pool, and I was very strict about it. And sometimes people would jump in, and I'd go, "You don't need to rinse off."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then you have that awkward, like, well, we're both half naked in this pool. Want to fight?
Jesus. Chicken fights?
Chicken fights.
Yeah. In other news, the Memphis Zoo in Tennessee is getting into the holiday spirit by offering patrons a couple choices of Valentine's Day messages. They've announced a campaign where folks can request to send an adorable video of a red panda munching on a grape for the Valentine of their choice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Look at that. Or if they're feeling a little on the scorn side, they have an alternative option. A video of an elephant dropping a hot one that you can send to an ex, an irritating family member, or even the coworker that rubs you the wrong way. They say both videos come with a message along with it and say they'll announce the winner of the best names of daters and dumpers.
Dumpers.
Red pandas, I feel like, have really exploded on the "oh my god, isn't it cute" market.
Oh,
exactly.
sure.
They just stand there, give you the jazz hands
up, yeah. Jazz hands.
Red panda jazz hands. And of course, the one that's great is the one that gets surprised. He's eating something out of a bowl or something like that, and some guy jumps up there and he just goes full ham with it. Oh my god! He's flopping all over hell.
Yeah, we like other animals stressed.
We do, and
fainting goats.
Red panda was the perfect name for it because it's not exactly related to the panda. It's more of like a raccoon,
right,
or a fox or something like that. But it does have the mannerisms of a panda, in which it looks like an unattended toddler. What are you doing, man?
That's exactly it.
You have to be in captivity, otherwise it's going to die. That sort of thing.
Seriously, man. I don't know how they're still around.
No way. Don't. I swear that's the only reason why the panda's still alive is because all of them are in captivity.
Yes.
We go down under where a local snake relocation crew got in over their heads. They got a call from a Sydney resident who spotted several red-bellied snakes slithering in and out of a mulch pile that they had in their backyard. Side note, fun. Believing they were dealing with about 4 adult snakes from what they heard, they prepped their truck and crew and made their way to the job, where they did find 5 adult snakes, along with the 97 others that were in that mulch pile.
Wow. Jeez, man.
Snake after snake they pulled out of the pile, eventually needing a bigger bucket.
Maybe mulch is not the thing there.
Yeah, with a grand total of 102 snakes they pulled out of there. 5 adults and like 97
Don't
babies.
open up a snake hotel in your backyard.
Where was this at again?
Sydney, Australia.
Oh, yeah. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Wait, what happens when you open up one of those packages of Tim Tams back there?
Hello. While they are a venomous species, there are no documented human deaths from them, and being that they're on the shy side,
Not
they don't...
documented.
Correct. Yeah. There might be some guy that's just cold in his house. But...
I have no documented illegal activity. I got news for you.
Being that they're on the shy side, they don't bite unless they're threatened, so that's another part of it. They avoid us altogether. They're skittish, so they don't walk around.
It's what it perceives as a threat.
And I don't believe they have enough venom to actually kill a person necessarily.
That's comforting.
One gets to burn their ass enough to go and take one of us down. That might be the case, but I don't think they have quite enough.
I know I'm going to kill you, mate.
It's not uncommon for them to group together and surface as they get into the mating season, in which females will actually get together and give birth in a cluster, which is how they found such a massive nest.
Oh, yeah, they got to get their cycles together.
That's right.
Yes, what word goes with cluster?
Girlfriend.
Fluster?
Yeah.
Just in case those stores up to bad taste in your mouth.
Thankfully, there's good news.
It's not too often that social media gives us something to smile about, but when it does, I feel behooved to talk about it. We go to the Pittsburgh airport where something precious got lost. Crews posted a video on social media of a stuffed bunny that showed up at lost luggage, lovingly named Bunny. They take the stuffy on a guided tour around the airport, but put a plea out to the internet sphere that while they gave it lots of love, they'd love even more for Bunny to be comfortable back home safe and sound. Happy to report that the internet did its thing, and Bunny was returned to 6-year-old Waylon, who was very happy to have her best friend back.
In other words, let me paraphrase this. Finally stopped freaking crying.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the parents' perception.
And the thing is, you look at this bunny, this is one of those, no, this is her stuffy that she takes with her everywhere.
You cannot replace it with another one. Very beat to S.
Very worn down, not kind of your typical drugstore shelf bunny. This thing, if not was made by a relative, it was an older one that's lasted for years. She has had this one for years, I guarantee it. Men's Room Sports brought to you by the fine folks at Sports on What. Major League Rugby, MLR, just made a big deal with ESPN on airing rights, meaning that you can watch the games of your Seattle Seawolves rugby team on ESPN Plus, and that includes Disney Plus and Hulu subscribers. Thank you to Paul for shooting us an email with that information.
And watch it, man. Rugby is a great sport.
Fantastic, man. We got a great team here. They were back-to-back champions. They didn't get there last year, but I know that they were pretty damn good for a minute there. We got a good team. Their first preseason game will be tomorrow afternoon. As far as what you're going to watch tonight, like Ted said, you got the NFL honors on tonight, as well as college and NBA basketball. Your Seattle Kraken are also in action tonight as they host the Toronto Maple Leafs. Download the Sports on What app. It will tell you when and where you can watch all those sports as they come on. As far as your weather, partly cloudy skies tonight with temperatures dropping down to 26. As far as tomorrow, we're looking at a mostly sunny day with a high of 41. A great day to drink some delicious Men's Room Lager as you watch the show broadcast live from Black Raven Brewing in Woodinville. We will see you all there. And with that, Mike Hawk is out.
That's it, man. We're going to be at Black Raven in Woodinville tomorrow. Come and watch the show live with us from 2 till 6.
Yeah, man. Please do that, because in the meantime, well, we be all about this bitch. So until tomorrow, please do what you do best. And for Aletha's sake, stay beautiful.
The Men's Room has been taped before a live studio audience. Wardrobe and makeup provided by Mantastic Limited. This has been a presentation of the Men's Room Radio Network.
Oh, man!
A Double Flush production.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Plug in a Hyundai EV and the extraordinary happens. From the charge time and range in the Ioniq 5 and 6 to the adventurous spirit of the Kona Electric to the 601 horsepower Ioniq 5N. Hyundai EVs make the extraordinary electrifying. There's joy in every journey.
EPA estimated 303-mile driving range for 2024 Ioniq 5 SE SEL limited rear-wheel drive and 361-mile driving range for 2024 Ioniq 6 SE long-range rear-wheel drive with fully charged battery. Actual range may vary. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details.
Is your team at work feeling a little disconnected? Maybe the workflow's not flowing? Try Confluence by Atlassian. Confluence is the connected workspace where teams can create, organize, and deliver work like never before. In Confluence, teams can whiteboard their vision for any project, easily create or access the relevant pages and resources they need, and discover important context they might not even know they need. Plus, AI helps teams jumpstart brainstorms, organize information, and connect workflows, so teams can move efficiently and create alignment with ease. In fact, with Confluence, teams can see 5.2% average boost in productivity in 1 year. So if your team lacks confidence, try Confluence, the connected workspace where teams can do it all. Set knowledge free with Confluence. Learn more at Atlassian.com/confluence. That's ATLASSIAN.com/CONFLUENCE.
Hiring is a lonely business. Posting jobs, sifting through resumes, interviews with unqualified applicants, being ghosted. What if you could link with dozens of qualified candidates who are ready to work right now with just one connection? That's Express Employment Professionals. Find us at expresspros.com. One connection, the workforce you need. Problem solved. Express Employment Professionals. expresspros.com.
Auto insurance rates are on the rise, which is why you should call Vern Fonk Insurance. Vern Fonk could save you up to 20% on your auto insurance. The pros at Vern Fonk will do all the work, comparing different plans to find you the best options. And they can insure you over the phone. One call to Vern Fonk could save you up to 20%. Call 206-408-5094. 206-408-5094.
Remember to honk when you drive by Vern Fonk.
Restrictions apply based on a Q3 2023 study of Vern Fonk insurance customers who reported saving when they switched. License number 107062.